And we are live.
Oh, good. Okay. Good job. What happened?
The source that we send out everything to, like it pushes it everywhere basically, that just didn't work today. So I had to reroute it to go through a different way to send it out. But we are live now.
Okay, if you say so. Does it sound okay, Justin?
Let me check.
Okay. Great.
Yeah, it sounds great.
Sounds great?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, good morning. Well, we're off to a bang start to the week here. Huge week. 4 shows. Mike and the Miltons Friday night at Gritty's in Portland. And unnamed show, and then the live show Saturday night. So I'm here, and producer's here, Mick is here, and Mike is here. Good morning. What shirt is that?
Come on.
Oh, we're bits. We're doing bits.
What do you mean?
Kevin McHale. Wasn't that one of your bits?
No. What bit was that?
Didn't we do a Kevin McHale thing or no? I'm not just tell me what the bit is.
There's no bit. I just wore a Kevin McHale shirt.
We never talked about Kevin McHale, you and I.
No, we talked about Shaq. You were dead wrong on. You told me Moses Malone was better than him, which is crazy.
He was better than him. Yeah. Who won more MVPs?
I guess probably Moses Malone if you're asking.
Well, if you don't know the answer to that question, should you even be in the conversation?
I think you'd be
What college did
surprised.
Moses Malone go to?
I don't know. I know McHale went to Minnesota.
It's not the conversation we're having, Nick.
Is he a California, UCLA?
Nope.
I don't know.
He didn't go to college.
Oh, really?
Yes. I'm lying to you. Yes,
High
he did.
school?
He went to high school. Yeah, he
That
did.
young?
He did.
I didn't know. I
Yep.
thought.
Yeah, he went to the ABA, then the
school.
NBA.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Have you heard of the ABA?
Yeah.
You have, or you just saying that?
No, it's before my time, though.
Well, I understand that, Nick. It's before my time, too. But, I mean, I know what it is.
You asked me if I heard of it. I've heard of it. I didn't get to catch the games.
You either catch the games?
No, I didn't get to see them.
Oh, okay, gotcha. All right, great.
Justin said, "Is that a Shaq jersey?" And Mick goes, "That's one wrong answer. We'll see what the rest of the room thinks."
Well, I mean, these two are off to a hideous start. I mean, this is just going to be a dreadful week.
I feel like I really took the brunt of their mistake for no reason.
I stand by it. I mean, I mean, the gang that couldn't shoot straight in there. Just the worst and the dumbest.
What's your confidence level?
Zero.
Technically, none?
Yeah, after we had a meeting here yesterday, we talked about my confidence level is at 0.
Well, it's a good
As I
place to
said,
start.
as I said to Jeff D. Lowe, Coleman is the king of bad ideas.
Oh, come on.
It should be its own show. Every idea
Another one
Coleman has,
yesterday?
every idea that Coleman has, is a bad idea. He's just a bad idea guy.
Can we? Is there one we can hear?
No, I think we'll do it. Maybe we'll do it there.
Okay.
If you want to get some, there are a couple balcony seats, obviously, still. A few more than that. It's still available if you want to go Saturday night. Thank God it's this Saturday. This past Saturday, Portland was like an ice storm. The city was shut down. We've had to postpone. But we'll be there Saturday night. Bright-eyed, bushy-tailed. I will be anyway. Coleman will be like, we should do something where, like, I don't know, like, who knows? Just trying to go get terrible.
You got your laugh, but you lost a friend.
Yeah, that kind of, that sort of thing. Where he's like, all he cares about the network. So it's, it's just gonna be unbelievable.
How'd you feel about him slipping in his catchphrase to the technical difficulties this morning?
What was that?
I don't understand.
Yeah, he's
It's legitimate. It's never happened.
YouTube is only after us. It's weird. All these other ones get together. They're on there. It's fine. And Justin adds nothing to the technical part.
I was wondering, what's he doing back
Justin's the master of like, oh, why don't we do that?
I think he literally said, "Why don't we turn it off and turn it back on?"
Yeah, why don't you blow into it like it's Nintendo?
No, sometimes that works. But I mean, if there's 2 people back here and there's one computer, I'm not going to be like, let's use the mouse together.
But you're not a technically savvy guy with this stuff.
Yeah, I'm fine.
I think he does all right now. He could have produced.
How would you know?
I'm fine with it.
He's produced stuff for me.
Yeah, I guess. Who knows? I don't know. Disaster. I will say, if Portland goes bad technically, I'm telling you this, you guys are both fired, and I'm just going to bring somebody in. No producer search, new producers on Monday.
Okay.
Yeah, there's not even, like, it's like, remember when, was it Rod Marinelli? Is that the Lions coach who went 0-16?
It sounds right.
A buddy of mine said at the time, he's like, there should be like a rule. Like, the owner doesn't have to call him and say he's fired. If you go 0-16, you just leave on your own.
Sorry about this.
Yeah, like,
guys.
it's not even a conversation.
Yeah, that was Rod.
Like, huh?
It was Rod.
Thank you. If there's technical issues bad in Portland on Saturday night and they know it's bad, let's not like fool each other. Just say, hey, thanks for the opportunity. No hard feelings, and just Coleman get back in his car and just drive. That's sad. Drive back to New Jersey. Yeah, and Justin will be fine. He'll be doing his ice. He's probably fucking selling slushies on Friday night. At some show somewhere in Providence. He'll make his way up to Portland by like 3:00 on Saturday. Is my suspicion. So anyway, what is going on?
I saw this story
It's
about.
a very tense week, Mike.
It seems it, yeah.
No, I'm fine. But you walk in here, they got to turn fucking YouTube on.
Well, it was bad timing.
is there a test run for that, Mick, or no?
Yeah, you think, but
It was.
you didn't
And
know
I
what
tested and it was fine. And then
Why is the test is always fine, right?
not always.
Huh? I didn't ask you, Justin. Go
Not
ahead.
alwais. No.
Yeah. Well, all right. Well, Mick, no criticism for these guys?
I'm nervous. I really am.
What are you
I'm
nervous
I'm
about?
nervous for them.
Why?
I'm nervous. I swear to God, I am.
This is sad.
This isn't a bit.
You're
This is
buying
not-
this, Justin?
This is not a bit.
I do enjoy this Mick.
I
You're
texted
buying that Mick
Justin
feels
yesterday.
bad for you?
Not feel. I didn't say it feels
He's
bad.
not rooting for you guys to fuck up on Saturday?
No,
He's
I'm
a
not.
fan of the show?
I guess as a fan of the show for the content, but as personally, I hope.
Do you buy that, Justin?
No, I think somewhere deep down, it's like
Of course.
This is like when he
Justin,
filled in for
do-
Gus, and
do you
he was
mean
like,
that?
"I just hope the guy's all right."
Of course. Mick, you're a worm. Everybody.
No,
yes.
I don't even think it's a Mick part. I think it's
It's a
just if you're a
human-
fan of the show, you like seeing Kirk blow up on the producers. A
Oh,
little
that's
bit.
fair. I guess. Yeah, I would love to see that.
Yeah.
Gee, all right. Well,
But
you
I-
stuck to your guns.
But
as
what
always.
what you just said beforehand,
Coleman, are you taking a school picture today? Why's your hair like that?
A fresh cut.
Okay.
you demanded him. Didn't you?
But it looks like your fourth grade school picture day. You're just rolling in.
Yeah.
I don't understand.
What is not to understand? It's a haircut.
That's not a weight loss haircut. That's a weight gain haircut. That's a fat boy haircut.
What?
That's a yeah.
That's bullshit. I feel like any haircut I get.
I think
is
I want you to
gonna
get a
be
mohawk.
a mohawk.
Yeah, that's a weight loss haircut. Then you gotta get a
mohawk.
skinny face. Yeah.
No, I think this might do. A
Nose,
face.
not. I've heard a lot of nose in that. Like, that's gonna end very quickly. There's no nose when I say something.
I'm not saying no.
You're
to
both
that.
getting mohawks. If you fuck up, you're both getting fired and getting mohawks.
Okay. Deal.
I think Coleman. This is why he has the advantage because the vein factor. He is a little more vain than Justin and wants to look good.
Well, obviously,
I
Justin's
think
repulsive.
I think 6 weeks from now he's going to look at himself like I used to look like this. This is going to be good. I
True.
think he's going to continue. So that's
good
why I'm.
point.
How much did your haircut cost, Coleman? Where'd you go?
Insane. It was like $50.
Where'd you go? Take it easy. Where'd you go?
This is bothering me.
Why don't you just go to a fucking barber shop?
I
like
did.
Is he just doing
$50?
old-
Yes.
Is he
That's
just
what I'm saying.
Doing old Steve bits now.
No, I went to
And then I go to
Title,
this place. It says burgers and brews.
Where did you go?
Title City. You can look it up. It's $50 for a haircut.
Why would you do that? Why just go to a regular barber shop, pay cash?
Because I went to what I thought was a
It
barber
was $50 for the hairshop?
Yes.
How much you tip them?
Like 15.
$65?
That's what I'm saying.
For that?
Yes.
Jesus Christ.
Crazy.
Why 15? How'd you come up with that number?
I don't know. They had the flip around thing, and it was like 20, 15, 13.
Oh, on the,
So I was just like, 15 sounds
okay,
right.
gotcha.
I'll go
That
with
is that is a scam.
Yeah.
They guilt you into giving it. That is true.
The barber
They do
shop.
that. They do that everywhere.
Oh, that's what I'm saying.
Places you
Yeah.
would never-
yeah, anywhere. Like fucking gas station, I've seen people tweet they have it.
Yeah.
Which
For gas?
I'll guess. I'll give a full service guy a tip.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
That's different than pumping your own.
No, I saw on Twitter recently somebody there was like a tip option. You're like, for what?
That's crazy.
I also don't think they should have it in like Jersey where they don't let you pump your gas.
True.
The guy has to do it.
Yeah,
and you gotta tip
right.
him.
Yeah, Jersey's still full, right, Coleman? Full serve gas.
the best.
Only place in the country.
Why is that the best?
Because you just get to like hang out in the car, listen to music.
So fucking lazy fuckhead.
It's how I was born into it. I
hang out
can't
in the
use gas. Like,
Well, hangout
how it
time.
happened.
Did you know how to pump your own gas?
I
When did
didn't
you
until I came to school, and then I had to learn. Like,
Sorry, there, brother, just hanging in here. Didn't see you there.
Wait a second.
Actually, we're in Connecticut, sir. Get your fucking ass out of the car. Well, having too much fun here myself. Love to do it, but it's party time in here. Got my tunes going. Can you believe the haircut prices? Yeah, again, this is a self-serve station, buddy. Just fucking pump your gas. Yeah, well, YouTube's not working again. What can you do? Oh, well, we tried. It's just not working.
One's got his feet up on the driver's wheel.
You know you never left the state before?
I did, but it was always like my parents driving or whatever.
Your dad never said this is how you pump gas?
I'm a little perplexed
Really,
by
I
this.
just never was curious about it. I was just used to
I believe
Jersey.
that.
I was just like, whatever.
Coleman is so not curious. He's not even curious about how gas is pumped.
I don't understand.
He's the lowest level of not curious.
I also didn't.
A guy who's pumping gas
and
and Coleman's just staring at it. It never crosses his mind, how is that done? He just looks at it. It's an empty look. That
Something
Coleman
going in
look.
there from that to
Yeah.
that.
And then the car starts.
Just picture him at a Connecticut rest stop staring at the pump.
Well,
what do we do
I'm
here?
sure he spent many time at the Connecticut rest stop waiting for the pump. What, so you know how to pump gas now?
I do. Yes, I'm actually pretty good at it.
Are you?
What is that?
So you can make your jokes, but
You know what, Coleman? I'm not gonna. I bet you are. I'm not gonna challenge it.
He's gonna get convicted for arson.
My brother Ryan and I would do a thing where I'd say, "All right, get out of the car. I'm getting $30 worth here. We're gonna pump it." So we'd do a contest. I'd do it full speed. Then I'd try and stop it at 28. or 27. Then he'd do 28. I'd do 29. He'd do 30. And then say when I went to 28 and stopped, you're trying to stop it exactly on the 28.
Yep.
So it was 27.96. I'd be -4. Then if he did 98, he'd be up 2. You know what I'm saying? It was who got the closest.
You're running tally?
Yes, it was
Is that
great.
good going over too? So if you went like,
Yeah,
27.04.
going over was okay as long as yeah.
okay.
Yeah, I did it with Harry. He beat me. He did one exactly on the number. So
When Coleman says he's good at it, do you think he like twirls the pump and then shoots it from a distance?
yes. Oh yeah.
Harry's a prodigy.
Harry's a prodigy. Yes, I taught my son how to pump gas. Coleman never pumped gas until he was in college.
It's true. I just never.
I just picture him on a date as unrealistic as with some girl, and he's not to pump his own gas just to go.
Help me
do
out
it.
here.
He's just sitting there crying.
That's probably common in New Jersey, though. No,
No, I don't think it's a pretty fucking simple thing to do.
you have to leave unless you want to go to prison. You have to leave the state.
I mean, I don't think it's that difficult to pump gas. Like, it's pretty,
You click one button.
you fucking put the thing in, and it's not that difficult. But for Coleman,
Can't do it either, buddy.
Well, if you don't know, you just never know. Like you don't know the steps to it until you see it. It happened.
true, I guess. Never saw like on TV or in the movies or anything. Never made sense.
It was just magic to me. Honestly.
Yeah, it is magical. It's true. What else is going on other than Coleman's gas pumping?
I saw that Kim Mulkey was going at the Washington Post this weekend.
Yeah, we all
for
saw
this-
that.
for this article coming
Yes.
out allegedly.
Yeah.
Where she thinks that they're going to write a hit piece on her.
Yeah, she's a big Trumpster, right, or something?
Yeah, she's a
Think
big
so, yeah.
Republican.
She January 6th or something. Did I see that or no? Is that not her?
Maybe I don't know if she
He
was.
was anti-kneeling.
Huh?
I think he was
she-
I thought so.
Well, she's not Dan Hurley. I don't really care. My team rolls on. Big win over Northwestern last night. Con. I think we'll be at the Garden on Thursday night.
Congratulations.
Yeah. I just don't think there's room for a 3-con.
Oh, come on.
I don't see it.
Come on.
I don't think Mott wants to go into the big city.
Has he expressed interest in?
He would never give me that satisfaction of lording that over him. Because he can't win. Because I can either say no or I can say, oh, sure. Yeah. It's a tough spot for him.
Yeah.
But, it's up to, I guess Jeff is, working away at it. So if he gets 3 tickets,
Oh, Jeff's getting the tickets.
I think he's talking to somebody.
Well,
I know I am.
Jeff's not getting the tickets. We know.
Why do you say? Well, he's not going to pay for it.
Yeah, we know.
He might get it
Yeah.
for free. Jeff Free Low.
That's right.
But if he gets 3, I still probably wouldn't go. I'd probably go Mayo first.
Oh, come on.
Oh wow.
He's a Connecticut guy. I think. I think so. Yeah. I think I'd rather go with me, Mayo, and Mayo, like 2 Mayos, than with Mutt. I think. But Mutt's like. I don't know. Mutt's bad vibes too. That feels like a loss if Mutt's there.
Oh, disagree. He was great at lunch.
Mutt's Mowers is going to take off. I'm telling you guys.
Yeah, that's true. I
You can
suppose
talk
there's
about
that.
what colors are in season, and
That's true. That's a good point. That's
right.
Is it always French Blue, Bill? Is that the Have you been here? Oh, you have been here since then. Yeah.
oh yeah,
obviously,
yeah.
A very strange appearance. Very strange person. But yeah, I saw that she was going. So Washington Post is going to write. I don't know what the story is going to be about. If it's about the fact she's a Republican, who cares? If it's more about players, it sounds like she got old players. This guy got old players to bitch. We'll see. I don't know. I mean, I don't really care about women's basketball. I can't pretend like, most people pretend to care about Kaden Clark. I happen not to care about women's basketball. It's going It's going great, but whatever.
As someone that has hit pieces written about you from time to time,
Yeah.
would you participate in a story like this, like a 2-year thing?
Not
or-
anymore, I wouldn't. I mean, I have in the past unknowingly
Right.
gone along with it. I mean, I think she would know if the Washington Post is writing a story about her that's not going to be cooperative.
But wouldn't you agree that if she could give her side to that story, it would probably be better, overall? Or
No,
just
because
give you
she'll give it after. Like,
Yeah.
No, that's going to be a hit piece. It might be true, like I said, but Jeff Goodman, who used to go on John and Jerry's, a college basketball guy, I think hates Barstool. I think, right? Does that sound right?
I don't.
Let me see.
I don't remember the name really.
I thought he was on Pardon My Take, but I might.
Okay, I could be wrong. But he
I'm
wrote,
thinking of a different guy.
I quote tweeted him, he wrote, basically like, how does she know what it's going to be about? Like, how could she be critical? It's like, well, they reached out to her. They obviously, like, was you fucking stupid?
Right.
Like, it's so dumb. And he knows that. That's what's worse about journalists like that. They're just full of shit. The other one's Mike Giardi, who I used to get along with. He was on our show a couple times. He stunk, so we stopped having him on. They did the coaches picture, the NFL coaches picture, and Gerard Mayo, Gerard Mayo has these. It's like that motion that pornographic series Blacked.
Oh
I don't know if you've seen that or not.
Familiar.
I am familiar with
Or a woman, generally a white woman, will be like, Brandy Love was in one, and Brandy
Yes.
Love was. I think I talked to us about her on when she was here, when she was on the phone. Brandy Love's sister was dating a black gentleman, and and they were all staying at the same place in the scene I was watching.
Classic.
And Brandy Love was kind of flirting with the guy, and Brandy Love's sister said, "I have to go out shopping. I'll be back in a few hours," which turned out to be a mistake.
It's always. Have you noticed? It's always about an hour.
Yeah,
Back in about an hour.
it was a big mistake. I don't know what she was thinking, and so they made love, the two of them.
Yeah.
But these journalists are like Brandy Love now around Gerard Mayo. Like they should film that series. The Craft should produce that because they just suck and fuck and pump this guy like you wouldn't like.
How did you even pull that out?
You would think Gerard Mayo's wife was producing these videos, right, Justin?
That's right. Wagon Wednesday.
Yeah, she loves them. So he was in the picture, and they were like, and Giardi's quote was, "Bill Belichick never did this," right? He deleted it.
Yeah.
His first sentence is changing times. Gerard Mayo participating in the annual coaches photo. Bill Belichick always declined.
Yes, which Belichick usually declined.
Sure.
He did it last year. He did it in 2019.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh, I was going to ask, is that the only year?
No, most of the time, but like, then he deleted the tweet, Giardi, who was a pussy. I remember I went after him once on the old show and said, Giardi's Italian for pussy. He reached out to me. He's like, "Hey," he's like, that's my father's name, man. Can you stop doing that? That's the kind of pussy you're talking about. Right. Pussy.
You and your father share a last name? I didn't realize.
Yeah. You're a pussy.
Sorry.
So, but I always liked him. But yeah, it's just sad. And these journalists are fucking sucking Mayo off, and it's unbelievable.
Well, they all used to do the show with him, right? Didn't they all?
Yeah, they were all. They did. Giardi was there. I used to
Comcast?
see them. I'll joke around.
Right.
I saw Kern fucking give him a blowjob one time. Came right in his face.
I believe it.
It's not fake hair all over the place. It was crusty. It's unbelievable.
Does that stop at all if they start like 0-7? Or do
No,
they
he's nice
make
to them.
excuses?
Yeah. No, I've seen this a million
I'll
times.
say
No.
like it's a rollover from Belichick.
Right, yeah, you're rebuilding.
Yeah, right. And it's a whole process. And what are you supposed to do? It's a rookie quarterback. And I mean, once he's addicted to them, that's the thing. By the way, like intellectually, I understand because Belichick literally shit in their face for 20 years. So, like human nature, but be a little less transparent about it. God almighty.
You see Drake May, the quarterback that the Pats are interested in, he was only following white quarterbacks.
Why did you do that
Instagram.
quotes there?
I don't know.
Okay.
Felt right.
You said the
How, are they
Patriots
not following?
the Patriots are interested in. Like he's suggesting.
Well, yeah, like
Coleman's suggesting somebody he knows something we don't.
Sources.
Like that they're
McCarthy?
allegedly
Interested.
interested.
Baldwin's burner.
He only follows white quarterbacks.
Only follows white quarterbacks. And like not even just like the stars, but like Mason Rudolph, like just guys that are like lower level. And
Really?
then follows no black quarterbacks. No Lamar, no Bryce
another-
Young.
I follow no black quarterbacks on Twitter. I follow no white quarterbacks either. But, yeah. Yeah, that was a big mistake Brandy Love's sister made.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, you had to know. Sometimes you pick up a vibe.
You're a grocery store. Come on.
Yeah.
But is it a mistake? Because then you think, if he's willing to do that, well, she
Oh, it's
leaves
a trap?
for 2 minutes.
Yeah. But Brandy Love was
it's
walking
not-
around like naked at the beginning of it. Like this was I don't know what's going on in this house. That's what I was thinking. I was thinking, where are the parents here? What's going on?
That makes sense.
But yeah, who knows? There's always like a semi-attractive other girl who, like the sister, who's clearly not going to do porn,
Yeah.
but she's willing to be in the porn, but as a sister,
That always, I always assume it's someone that does
porn,
just isn't in this one.
just popping in for a little work,
Cameo,
little
yeah.
acting work, maybe stay fresh. I don't know. Anyway, what else is going on?
I did see that there
As
was
an expert, if people are like, "Why is Kirk the best podcaster ever?" and I think I am. When Coleman throws out that dumb LSU women's story, I just turn it into that. That's right. And then we see how I just took it and just made it better. Go ahead. You're welcome. Go ahead.
I did see this weekend there-
$65 for that. You look like you have a toupee.
Come on.
Come on.
You do. It looks like a toupee.
From this angle, I guess. I could scruff it up a little
Makes me
bit.
become like the biggest producer supporter. He's like, come on.
I like the guys, but I mean, they hate me. They always they
What do you mean we
I
hate
drive
Mick?
blankets here at 2 a.m. They're like, "Oh, they didn't smell great." Okay.
Mick,
Walk
Mick,
into that
go
room,
outside
right
right
now.
now. Go and
Weed.
smell
That
these
room
reeks.
fucking stinks.
I don't know what to tell you. It was like maybe a little musty, but like not weed. No way.
It's definitely it's weed or dog.
That would dog would
Skunk, maybe?
Dog.
Is there a dog where you live now?
Yeah, 2 of them. 2 Great Danes.
Oh, okay. All right. What else?
So speaking of dogs, there was a new Gus College video that came out this weekend.
Okay.
It is
I didn't see this.
Scary
brutal.
stuff.
Tonight, Floodmageddon. We're gonna go a little curling now. So we'll
sounds
put a little
so
spin on it. And I have 2 wonderful interviews set up.
He sounds like
With-
Sounds a little fucked up.
Yeah.
But his voice is deeper back then for some reason.
Yeah.
he sounds
it
a little.
was.
He sounds like a little flighty to me there, like a little gay almost.
He's got some flamboyant vibe to
What
him.
are they getting? Oh, Gus is definitely slept with a man.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh,
Like,
he
he's
but
so
he seems
fucked up.
just
He likes
open.
eating. Yeah,
Would
that's
he
what I'm saying.
know?
If you ask, no,
That's a good question.
He'd do the Gus answer. Yeah,
It's like when Creed Bratton says, "Well, I had sex often outdoors
Right.
in the mud and the rain."
right. Something slips in. Yeah, that's. I mean, I don't think Gus would deny it.
No.
What is this flooded? What does it look like?
So this is the Goose Scoop. This is him reporting on
course.
the current events of the time.
Okay, but what year are we talking?
I don't know. It was like college for him. So
Okay.
2005 maybe.
Okay.
One beautiful woman and one questionable character, which I'm still kind of worried why I'm having on the show. So sit back, enjoy.
Always
Get
articulate.
some booze
Ladies and
out,
gentlemen,
and
Trump
watch the Goose
Seltzer.
What is he fucking talking about? What is he
Because-
talking about?
A lot of my good clothes were damaged in the rain, so I'm kind of like scrubbed out, and I really just can't. Like, this doesn't look good buttoned up on me. It really and truly doesn't. So now just, oh gosh.
Yeah, you can't unbutton it.
I know me out of all people can't unbutton a shirt.
Like, what?
What is he talking about? I don't even understand what the
He's just
video.
trying to unbutton his shirt and can't do it for like 30 seconds.
It'd be stupid if
I like it behind the scenes with a guy no one's ever heard of. Like, hey guys, I know you're wondering how does Gus live?
So like me. Jesus.
as a serious newscaster to not talk about Floodmageddon Rhode Island.
As we were saying, if Shane doesn't help us out, do we know if Shane's gonna be around this weekend or no?
Not yet.
That means you haven't reached out, right?
No, not yet.
Okay, that's an empty. I speak producer. Just say we haven't reached out to him yet.
We haven't reached out to him. I said no, not yet.
What?
I said no, not yet. No, we don't know.
Okay, that's not what I asked you. This. I said don't. Just say just say we haven't reached out to him. Obviously, if you haven't reached out to him, the answer is no, not yet.
Yeah, we haven't reached out to him.
Okay. So if Shane can't make it, they're saying maybe Gus could help. Do you think Gus would be fucked up?
I don't.
I don't. If we said to him, don't. I think he'll be like high.
Okay.
But I don't think he'll be drunk.
Yeah, no.
No, definitely not drunk.
He's always high.
Oh, yeah, okay.
The high is the base point.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, he won't be like.
Then no, I don't know if he drinks a lot, does he?
I don't know.
Fuck it, I'm gonna go all in on this. See what I can do.
He was pretty contained at boys' night when we went out.
You didn't drink at all?
No, he had a couple drinks, but he wasn't like slammed.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. If high is all right, then yes.
Yeah, high is definitely the sort of what we're setting it at. All right, what else?
Yeah, I did enjoy.
How about these first two stories, huh? Kim Mulcahy and Gus's college.
I mean, there's just gems in the Gus thing.
Sure.
For sure.
What's that?
I liked David in Maryland or someone said it's amazing everything in this clip was a lie and it's Gus explaining his job.
That's a crazy story. Like that's actually like I always move on because he's so nuts.
That's
but
crazy.
Like, Visionless Dave said he's the craziest person in the universe. I think that is true.
If
Mick
he still
you're
worked
nowhere
here,
near as crazy as Gus.
No, because I know I'm actually crazy. He sat here believing everything he was saying that day.
You're looking a little sickly today.
Yeah, I actually was at the hospital yesterday.
Yeah. How you feeling?
I feel fine. I'm
You
totally
feel fine?
Yeah.
What were you doing there yesterday?
I don't know. I just really my stomach was.
I don't know.
You don't know?
Well, I mean, I don't know why it was happening.
Which
It was
hospital
for
do you
my-
go to?
Cape Cod Hospital.
Why don't you go to Boston and see some real doctors?
I have. I've gone to Dr. Foray. He's a Crohn's specialist.
Okay. How's he doing?
He's
I've gone
okay.
to Dr. Frey. He's a Crohn's specialist.
Yes, he's written books
It's a
on it.
very funny sentence. I don't know why. I like that cut. He's written books on it. Okay.
No, they're great at Cape Cod Hospital. They're good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What'd they say? You go by yourself?
Yeah, and they just gave me a shot, anti-inflammatory shot.
Okay.
A Crohn's book feels like a very niche audience.
Yeah, you'd think so.
Did you read it or no?
No, press for that really.
Because I'm interested in the Crohn's.
It's got to be the money, right? You get into that stuff. I mean, if you're a doctor, you're smart enough to be in any field. Not any field, but a lot of different medical fields, I would imagine. So why do you pick gastroenterology?
Well, I mean, it's a specialty. It's a business. It's like anything else. Yeah.
Right. So it's money. It's got to be financial, right?
Well, I don't think I don't think you have a particular
The love of the game.
affinity for
Yeah.
it. I don't think, unless somebody maybe some of their life.
Like a
Got
pediatric
sick from
nurse,
it?
you could see, okay, I'm passionate. I want to help
Sure, maybe
kids.
their dad died of it or something.
There you
And
go.
they want. Why don't you ask Doctor? What is it?
Dr. Ferreira.
Ask Doctor Ferreira.
I will.
Is it man or woman?
Man.
What's his Doctor Ferreira?
Ferreira.
How do you spell that?
I don't know. Friah, maybe?
Okay. You don't even know how to spell your doctor's name?
I don't see him that often. He's a specialist. I see him like once a year.
What are you laughing at, Coleman?
Laughing at my disease. That's funny. That's funny. Yeah.
Dr. Ferreira, of course.
But you're feeling okay?
Yeah, I feel fine.
All right, good.
I really do.
Okay. Well, what's going on with you, Justin? You have notes, Mick, it looks like. Today.
Yeah, I got
All right, go ahead.
quite a bit. You want to talk about the network? I know everybody loves
later.
that.
We'll do it later.
Okay.
We'll do it later.
All right.
Not there yet.
I-
Mix of my network chat, Mike.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
that's nice.
Yeah.
How's that-
If you ever did a show on the network, maybe we'd include you on there.
I've done
well,
it.
Friday, Friday you will.
Yeah, that's
Welcome to the world. That's
right.
Good back.
good to
It's
be
exciting.
back.
You could finally talk to John and Warren.
Yes. Oh yeah, I've never met the man.
Oh
Never had the pleasure.
boy, wait, you're not going to believe it. You're not gonna
blown
believe
away?
it. Yes. Oh yeah. What do you got, Mick?
You seem to be enjoying this show quite a bit lately.
Oh,
No?
very much.
Where are you getting that?
Very much. You guys having
Mike,
fun
you really
lately?
don't think so?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't say these guys.
Was a lie.
You don't think
Enjoying the show.
Compared to, I don't know. I listened to the week before the Wilbur this weekend.
Okay.
Not the entire thing. Kind of skimmed through it.
The week before the
And
Wilbur's when I did the mini golf, right?
Yes.
It was whatever
Yes.
that. It was you and Dave.
So
were
Justin
kinda,
went to the mini golf thing and didn't play mini golf, right?
Well, because they were closed.
Okay. Do
Yes.
you know what time it is?
You're not looking for the time here.
Do you know what time it is?
No,
Do you know what time it is?
I do not.
Thank you. Correct. I didn't ask you what time it was. I asked you, do you know what time it was? So I say, did you play mini golf? The answer is not. It was closed. Did you play mini golf?
No.
Thank you. Jesus. Yeah, I'm having a lot of fun, Mick.
Yeah, I was gonna say you seem relaxed
been
about the live
awesome.
show, but today probably changed.
Awesome. Awesome.
I'm kidding.
Awesome.
Awesome.
Awesome. Awesome. Awesome. Thank you. Yes, good.
And I noticed that these
That's
guys
my favorite Steve cut.
have been
It's,
awfully.
it's up there. Yeah.
It's just the one word, like he's so, it just seems very happy.
I like Steve now. I listen to the Consistency podcast.
Okay.
He's just looking for anything. He's like,
Oh, I didn't listen to it yet.
Jersey. Oh, yeah.
And episode 30 of the Consistency Podcast.
That's a knock on. That's a knock on you.
I
He
know.
didn't even know about that. That means he's never listened, basically.
That's exactly
Right away,
what
we
it
all
was.
jumped in.
Everybody.
Everybody. I couldn't
People
believe
in
the street
it.
were tackling me.
And
I
then
couldn't
he
believe
sent me a message because I think he thought,
Oh.
yeah. I said, Steve, you don't have to do that.
Steve is the
Yeah,
man.
you don't
Yeah,
have
he
to
is
do
the.
that. Don't worry.
He
about
gets flustered with the ghost Dirty Dancing
Oh,
thing.
Oh.
He was like,
Yeah, you think?
I'm never gonna live that one down. I'm like, I think you might, Steve.
I don't know what you want me to say. I don't know what you want me to say. He's also the king in our Kirk Minahan YouTube network chat that I run. Well, I don't run, but all the boys are in.
That's right.
Which gig got added to? Who had a gig to that? He doesn't have a show.
Not me.
Who did that? Who
maybe
did
something's
that?
in the works.
No, I like gig, but yeah, I had.
I'm concerned that we might have a rat that you were talking
So we'll get there. But Steve is the king of just basically repeating the same joke somebody made the next thing after, which always makes me laugh. Yes, yeah. But anyway, what were you, about how much fun I'm having?
I guess not fun. Maybe it's just.
Well, you said it, Mick, not me.
I guess. Yeah, I guess fun would be the word. And you seem to be enjoying the show. And maybe it's because comparing to the Wilbur, you seem a little more stressed out. I could today take that away because of what happened to start. But I don't know.
I'm pretty stressed out with the show Saturday. I don't
Yeah?
know. Yeah, but I mean, look,
I think it's gonna be a great show.
I think it should be a great show. I look at it like you're gonna have having brain surgery. Like you work, you just want it to be done so you can be done with it.
Yeah.
That's what I would say about Saturday. These two guys are performing brain surgery, Justin and Coleman.
It's more stressful than enjoyable.
Yes, but once it starts, it'll be fun. But or whatever, But leading into it is a lot of work and preparation, and I'm confident in Justin. Coleman's been disappointing.
Oh man.
Yeah, right, Justin. That's what Justin expressed to me anyway.
Oh, come
I
on.
didn't express that.
Okay, well, not in words, but
Yes, actually, yes, I did.
Thank you.
I called you. We talked yesterday.
Yes, we had a long
After the
talk.
meeting, I said, "How bad was
Let's have a
Coleman?"
one-on-one here.
Well, I didn't like yesterday's set because it was all three of us were in this room for some reason, which I did not understand.
You're all here.
In this room, I walked in, they're both sitting there, and they have this board up, and I'm like, why can't you just be in there?
Like you to
Mr.
take a seat.
Minahan.
Yeah. And then Justin's sitting behind the board, and he's talking, and then he had to move the board. It was very awkward. He's like, yeah, well, I think that, we should start the show. And then you turn the board up. I'm like, oh, okay, this makes a little more sense, I guess. I don't know.
Did they have a PowerPoint ready or anything?
No, please. What do you think? This is 1984. They weren't that far ahead. They weren't that advanced.
I get flashbacks from the last PowerPoint we had in here.
What was that?
Gus.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, that's right. Jesus. What else do you have, Mick?
I had a question for Mike. That's all right.
All right.
I
Mike
feel like I'm
Geary.
always asking you questions.
BlindMike.net. Yeah, go
That's
subscribe.
my mentor, Blind Mike.
Oh, he's still angry.
Yeah. No, this is actually
Justin
forging-
said to me, he's like, he joked that Mick had a problem with me today, and I was like, oh, really? And he's like, no, I'm fucking around. I was like,
Oh, good.
I don't think I have it in me today.
I don't either.
Well, it won't be annoying today. But this was me and Christian were talking about this. Is there a point since you've left the show or since you took the break or whatever? Has there been a time where you've thought about that again or got frustrated and left and maybe not expressed it, but in the back of your mind, I don't know if I want to do that again?
Do what again?
Come back and do the show or just annoyed by anything?
Dude, I'm confused by the question.
Okay. Basically,
Am I mad that I'm doing the show?
No, not mad. No.
What he's saying is that when you took a leave
Since
a few years
you've
ago,
left.
you had those same
do
feelings.
I wish I stayed?
Has there been a time there or an instance or something that's pissed you off to the point where you're like, I don't know.
Were you thinking about
No.
going through it again?
No, not really.
I think he's not asking.
Who cares, Justin? Can we just get the next question? Nobody cares.
It's a bad
We
question.
can't parse through this dumb question for. Jesus, Justin, I've never seen that alive before. He's a fuck. No, what he's trying to say, what the fuck? Well, the
I
answer
don't
is
give a fuck. Just explain it to me, please.
what else, Mick? These questions from
That was a bad question.
What else? We do better.
Let me see.
Do you have a question for anything for the producers or no?
Let me see for the boys.
Take your time, Mick. There's no rush at all.
No, I'm still worried about Justin's weight loss strategy. That was another.
Yeah,
That was another. Okay.
I'm tired of that.
All right.
Yeah.
Anyone else have a topic?
What, you said you have a bunch of questions. You said you have a whole bunch.
I had a bunch of stuff on the network. I had a bunch of
go
topic
ahead.
stuff.
Well, go ahead.
Well, the network
That's
stuff.
all you want to talk about.
No, I think you're giving these guys the benefit of the doubt because
Who?
the guys across the street.
What do you mean?
I think you're being too welcoming.
I've said from the start that's what I'm going to do.
Yeah, but I think it's now got to the point where they're rooting for the downfall.
Sure, but
And they're-
I told you they were going to be haters. They have Manners who's a show hater, VD who's a show hater, and now Mayo who's a show hater. This, I predict, as usual, I told everyone exactly how this was going to play out.
Yeah.
And I'm amused by them. They have Sneakers, a show hater. Just like, this is what they are.
Yeah, but then you have like Joe the Axe who's taking it to a whole nother level, and you get
What am I missing? What is she doing?
Well,
What?
I mean, she's downright depressed.
Why? I don't know this. What's
Did you
going
not
on?
hear the audio? Did you not hear her when she was like?
It was like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, but I'm
But
just
what taking to what level? Like, what
She
is
not over you?
She's doing to destroy. She's trying to destroy my show.
No, I'm not. Maybe not the show. I think them across the street have a cancel culture attitude towards anything that's going to go wrong. They're going to post it. They're going to make sure everybody sees it. And I just think, why are you giving them the time of day?
But why not? It's my network as well. I own that one too.
I understand that, and I
I'm
feel like
different, but what am I supposed to do? You want me to censor them to delete them from
trying
history?
to fuck off. It's like fuck
But why?
them.
If they hate the show, that doesn't bother me. If they hate the show, they hate the show.
All right.
I'm built there. Nobody else would do that. I get that, but so what?
Yeah, that's another thing I want to ask you. Other than you being a nice guy, like why are you doing
that's
this?
tough. Why am I doing what?
Like allowing all these people on the network, like myself.
Why
and-
not? Who cares?
I'm just asking.
I
I'm
don't
not saying.
care. I mean,
I'm
no,
literally
I'm
asking
saying,
why.
what I'm saying. That's because why not?
Yeah.
What does it affect anything? It's just stuff. It's just something
Right.
else on there. I don't know. Doesn't bother me, and everyone seems to enjoy doing it. I'm happy to foster that environment. I do understand, Mike. We have a rat in our group, though.
This is what I'm curious about.
Yeah.
I don't know. I
Who's
don't
in
know,
this- who's
I
in
don't know
this
the
group?
details of this.
I'll give you the lineup right now.
Quite the crew.
Quite the crew. Generally, every couple of days, I'll post something that's like 30 posts after, and then I just leave. Here it is. Kirk Minahan, Patrick Ford, B.A., Beanbag Ron, Mick.
Is it in order of
McFustabby.
hierarchy that you're listing?
Yes, Patrick Ford's the vice president.
Yeah. Okay.
McFustabby, John and Warren, John from Scranton, Steve from Gloucester, Ziggy Robinson, Red, Sheldon, Gig, Gig does not have a show on the network.
He
That's
does
a
the
John from
editing.
Scranton.
Yeah.
That's a John from Scranton. That is my guess. Damian Billricka, Robbie V, Tom Shattuck. What's that?
I
Loyalty
was
is
gonna say,
everything.
did he add him after he did that thing with him?
Maybe.
He said he was doing something with him.
I don't know. But I've had everybody until then. I like Gig, but I didn't know that was going to happen. So who's the rat, Mick?
If I had to guess,
Yes.
Beanbag Ron.
That's would be my first pick as well.
Yeah. And I have not communicated to anybody in the chat about this, but just based off his tonality on some of the shows.
Yeah, he's a show hater.
Yeah.
Like he doesn't like that everyone likes each other in this. He wants to go over there.
And he
should go over there if that's what he wants to do.
He's a Menner's guy through and through.
Yeah. Let him go. I like Beanbag Ron. Then enjoy it.
What is the rat exposed? What's happening?
I don't know. I'm not sure what there's no real secrets, I don't think.
How do you know you have a rat? I guess is what I'm
Manners tweeted out that somebody's going back over there. He's leaving us and going over there. So we wish them well. Like I said from the beginning, people can go back and forth. I go back and forth, so it doesn't bother me. I prefer people stay on our network. People seem to be happy there. But
Rumor of a new show on the
Andy Mayo show, right?
There's that one as well, and a family member of mine apparently is
Who's that?
brother.
Oh,
Al.
your brother Al. You were gonna talk about that on your show, and I said it was originally teased for this show, Mike, if you remember.
Well, we teased it for the first show. I was glad
Yes.
BA said that because I completely forgot. I forgot all about it, to be honest, when I tweeted it out.
So your brother's gonna be in when?
Whenever.
You haven't talked to him at all?
The first time I talked to him about podcasting.
Well, call him up right now and see if we can book a date.
Yeah.
What's he? Is he
You have his
working right
number?
now?
Yeah, but he probably can answer. Justin, do you have his number? Do you want me to
I
send
do
it?
not. If you can send me it.
It's big.
Al?
Put him up against beyond average. It's tough.
That's I would counter for sure. I'd counter program
schedule.
that. Yeah. Christian's a nice guy, but I think he's had many concussions.
Safe to say.
Yeah. You play football?
Hockey.
Hockey, yeah.
Yeah.
You can tell. He's a nice guy, but he's got that concussion look.
It's very.
Yeah. He's already left us.
I know.
No. Oh. No.
He's
Ooh, is that an Al hang up?
Yeah, he picked up. He picked up.
call.
Call him back?
I was just calling back if he picked up.
He may not know, just a random number.
Yeah, he's definitely listening to the show. So
That's not good, Mick. That's not good. Makes you wonder if Mick's the rat.
I would never. Come on.
You know what I'm saying, Justin?
We're past this.
That's what a rat would say.
Anyway, back to the rat.
Hey, he's not answering. This guy.
God, he hates you, Mick.
He really does.
He's on.
Al, it's Kirk Minahan.
Yeah.
Oh, did we lose you, Al?
No.
You?
We got you. Are you? If you? Oh my God, Mick!
Jesus
I think that's bad
Christ.
service, though.
Is it though?
I don't know.
Or is that like fake bad?
Mike thinks it was Kate Middleton, that video. This is the kind of world Mike lives in.
I said, well, that puts it all to bed.
Oh, unbelievable.
All right, wait. We have him again.
Al.
Hey, sorry, I got shitty service.
That's okay.
I knew, buddy.
Yeah, that's fine. So, Mick, so are you trying to figure out a date for?
Yeah, whichever day works. Al, you said you could do next week.
Yeah, I can probably do it next week. Yeah.
All right. How about a week from Wednesday?
A week, so next Wednesday.
A week from this Wednesday. I beg your pardon.
Yes. Yep, I'm in.
Here, how is everything going with you two? Okay.
Yeah, we've kind of just agreed to not talk about like Mick's career path and stuff like that because it seems to be an issue every time. So
There's a career path?
attempted career path.
I like to see Al. We'll have a good time.
He's
Al.
great.
Mick, how do you feel about
He's
this?
great. No, he's great. He's awesome. He's great.
All right, we'll see you Wednesday.
All right, sounds good.
See you, buddy.
Oh, that could be volatile.
It'll be separate cars from the Cape.
I'm an Al guy. What?
Why?
Because he pisses you off.
Yeah, he's
Look at see his body language change and everything.
Oh yeah.
because like
Families are so fucked. Believe me, I'm the same way. But families are so fucked up. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
it's because like I actually know deep down like I care about my brother. I love my brother. He loves me. He'd do anything for me. But that's not the tension. The tension's still very real between all the other stuff.
What other stuff? I don't remember.
The career path, the way he views what I should be doing, all that.
He thinks you're a loser.
100%, and he's right. But like, it's also like,
What's the argument?
He thinks he
I'm
also
with
thinks
Mick,
he's
though.
like
What-
Steve Jobs.
What
where he's
business
like,
of it is his?
Yeah, it's like-
if Mick wants to be a loser,
he thinks he's some
so to
great person. Who the fuck is
Well, it's
he?
because you're a loser, Mike.
speak. And I don't have anyone judging me, and I like
Your
it that
brother
way.
judged you. I speak to him many times.
But keep it to yourself.
That's true.
That's what I'm saying. I don't have to hear.
I'm just have Mike's brother. I'm gonna have various brothers in, except for my own. Just go over stuff. No, I get that. But he's your brother. He cares about you. It comes from a place of caring, I think.
It is, but like, does he really actually want me to do well, or does he think that he knows best for me and it's like that sort of thing? I think that's what it is. It's he like wants to be right. He's like, hey, you should be doing this. Listen to me. It's not like, hey, I
He
want you to
thinks
be happy.
you should be in the air conditioning business.
He thinks I should, anything.
You're kind of like Rudy when Rudy's dad
Okay,
wanted
Rudy.
Rudy's dad wanted to be in the coal mining or whatever.
Yeah.
And Rudy actually went back, but he went back to your Notre Dame dream is to have a successful podcast.
Yes.
To work for Barstool
Not even.
or whatever.
Yeah, just to have a successful media career.
We're gonna have it out. I feel like there's more meat on this bone though. Something
There's a
else
lot.
going on.
I feel like something's gonna be yelled that we're like we
Oh, yeah,
have
that-
no idea what's going on.
That could be volatile.
How much older is Al?
And back
2
in
years.
2016 when you fucked Catherine.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Maybe he molested you or something. I don't know.
No.
We're gonna find out.
What it'll be is, from my side, I'll give you. I think he would allude to us having a closer relationship than we actually have. I think he would. Like I know everything about him.
He wants to be closer to you.
I think he would allude. I think he puts he puts it out there that we have a closer relationship. Than
How
we
much
do.
older is he than you?
2 years.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought he was much older.
Yeah.
No, so we grew up together.
Okay, well we'll find out Wednesday. It's exciting.
Interesting.
What else is going on, Coleman?
Did you see that the black church in Boston is asking for reparations.
I don't care, Coleman. Jesus, how many times are we doing this? What do you want me to say?
That's
I don't give
crazy.
a shit. I don't. What?
Why is that such a bad on Coleman's part? Why
Oh,
is
it's
that
just a Coleman's like it's a Republican.
It's not a Republican thing. There's a church asking for
What's your take on it?
reparations. That it's insane.
Okay, well there you go. There you go. There you go. There you go.
I don't understand.
Yeah. What else?
Apparently, Nancy Pelosi is the best insider trader ever,
Oh, my
according to
God.
Alex Bennett.
Yeah, is she investigating Nancy
Like,
Pelosi?
what was that tweet?
She didn't tweet in like a month. I saw. She's so dumb.
I read it 10 times.
She was like, I started investigating Nancy Pelosi or whatever. I thought that I might find insider trading. It just seems like this really sketchy trading.
Yeah.
I'm like, what? Glad you cleared that up. Like,
Yeah.
Is it a joke or was she really investigating?
I don't really know.
I wanted to find that Pelosi did insider trading, but I think it's just ... sketchy trading. I don't think she actually broke any law.
How the hell does she
Yeah,
know?
like, what is it?
Also, what's sketchy about it if it's not illegal?
And why would she want to find her to be guilty? Like, what is she going to? What does she care?
Maybe she's trying to figure out how to insider trade. Could be a
Maybe.
look there.
I guess. I don't know.
Interesting.
But
Whatever happened with her husband? Not Bennett, Pelosi. In the hammer attack, remember that thing?
It was
guy
all.
Did
It
it
was
just
just
go
a
away?
random,
Crazy guy.
totally random guy.
Whatever happened with that?
Rare Sneakers messaged me during the show. Here's an idea: have Mick's dad in and find out why his son is so lazy. That's ridiculous.
Is it attention with your father as well?
No, but him and Sneakers would agree on
On what?
They would be on by the view of me.
Get a real job is
Yeah,
what they would
yeah.
say.
Yeah, I wouldn't even say that though. My dad, he's pretty supportive.
He is.
Yeah, he wants me to be happy rather than like live a miserable life.
What does he do?
He's like a machine guy. He works on machines. Kind of a ironhead idiot,
Well, very nice.
I'm
Very
used
nice.
to those.
Very nice to your dad.
but works hard and loving. So
But you know, like, so right now that bar is seasonal.
yeah.
When does it reopen?
Well, I work at another place that's.
Oh, you do?
here. Yeah, and then
Another bar.
Yeah, it's a little fancier. I don't like doing it, but
Yeah. So you're working.
yeah.
How many hours a week at that bar?
Probably like 24, I would say.
Okay.
Yeah, like 4 8-hour shifts.
Okay.
Like that. Yeah.
That's
and
30.
then
That's 32, Mick.
I would say three. Yeah, I don't know. I would probably anywhere between like 24 and 32.
Okay.
Do 3 to 4 shifts a week there, and then whatever the editing they give me.
What are you laughing at, Justin?
Is the bar called 4T? The
Oh,
4T bar.
God. You just worry about the live show. Christ's sake.
What's going on with that boss of yours after that terrible interview a couple weeks ago?
She's been happy with me, and she doesn't really. We don't talk like on a day-to-day basis, but I mean,
Can't imagine why.
yeah, no. But she's only like 33. I think she's only a couple years like older than me.
Yeah.
So our relationship seems to be more like a friendly thing. So if I actually need something, like I tried to tell her I want more responsibility, and this, it's like, oh, it's not your job. Don't
Right.
worry about it. Okay. So it's
Whole world's against you, Mick.
yeah, it's right. I believe
Everyone's
that.
collaborating,
I believe
got
that
together and said, let's screw
wholeheartedly.
Mick.
I really believe it.
It just feels like,
Trying to keep this guy down.
yeah, I mean, it's such a benefit for all of us.
Yeah.
Do you think the world's against you?
At times I do.
Yeah.
I not like I was born I wasn't dealt a bad hand. Nothing like that.
Right. Well, you were. You're sickly.
Yeah, but not compared to other people. No,
Mm-hmm.
I would say.
I like Mick. Like, nah. Compared to, I got a lot of breaks. Compared to other, yeah, I like magnanimous Mick.
Yep.
Like, look, what are you gonna do? You know, I'm not bitter.
I appreciate what I've got.
Listen, that glass is half full.
It's Nazi Germany from the 1940s.
Oh God.
What's the relationship status?
The relationship. So the relationship's rocky still, but she is going to Cancun.
Of course she is.
She is headed to Cancun. Yeah,
You have a problem with that?
That bitch.
You haven't got pat. You haven't. Everyone else has said you were wrong about
Her
this.
birthday was on Thursday,
Oh, nice.
and she came over.
Where'd you
and
get
said- So we went out to dinner, and then we're going out again on Saturday. Not this coming Saturday. Saturday after
What
Portland.
is this? A fucking miniseries?
No. She
Take her to dinner 6 times for her birthday?
She wanted to go see a show, so we're going to New York to go see a show.
You're going to New York.
I think Wicked is going to be
Oh, okay. When's that?
week after Portland.
Decided not to
next
adopt a
week.
dog.
Next week.
That was why I was like, oh, we can't do the 31st because
Right. So you're going to. Okay. Where'd you go for dinner?
Giardino's.
Nice.
Yeah.
Where'd you get? How much expensive dinner? or-
No, it's a cheap little spot near our house.
Oh, good. Classic guy.
You could just say yes.
Spaghetti and meatballs.
I'm gonna be honest with you. It wasn't. We've been dating for a long time. It's tough to be like, hey, we're gonna.
I've been dating for 20 years, Mick.
But like,
I'm with you.
Once
I'm
you
with
get to
you.
year 7, like,
I'm with you. Birthdays.
That's
birthdays are another
longer
big
than
deal.
Yeah.
Well, you're going to New York for it.
Yeah. So she told me she wanted to do it. So I was like,
Okay.
that'll be fun.
When did
But,
she go to Cancun?
She's going, I think April 18th, whatever that
Okay.
weekend is. She leaves. Yeah, and she so her birthday was on Thursday, and when she came over, or after we went out, she was sitting in the living room. She's like, "Hey, so I want to tell you this. I've decided I'm going to Cancun." Basically, was like how it laid out there. I was all right.
I like a moment.
Fucking around.
It was a birthday, so what am I going to say? I was gonna put up a stink. But
What if it wasn't her birthday?
I would have put up stink.
Like, what would you have done?
Put up a stink.
I would have been like, I would have said, "So we're gonna have this conversation right now," and then
Okay.
it would have been.
So you haven't had that conversation since?
I would have said, "Well,
Stuff
have you?"
your nose right in my taint.
No, not really.
How's that
Yeah.
sound?
That poor girl had to be like, I'm going to tell him my birthday so he won't scream
I know.
at me.
It really is. I know. It's frightening when I thought about it.
Mick with a belly full of raviolis. He's all mad.
You know how bad that would look if she told her parents, "Hey, I'm not going to Cancun."
Mick won't let me.
That's not what,
Dayline episodes are like Mick.
listen. I was more like
You know what I mean? It's like, oh, and then this boy, yeah, and then like her friend would be like, yeah, her friend would be like, yeah, he didn't even let her go to Cancun with the family. And there'd be just a picture of Mick just staring at her.
Lick my twat.
I like the scene of Mick running through the airport and meeting her at the gate and saying, "I'm going to allow you to go. you have my
free."
blessing."
I like Mick dragging her by the hair through Terminal C and just throwing her on the plane. The fuck out of here with your family. Thanks a lot for going to Cancun, not going to Giordano's with me again. I mean, you realize
The menu.
you realize you're wrong about this, right?
I think I was wrong in the way I've approached it, but my general point I think is right.
You think our parents are assholes?
No, I don't.
You said that.
I think at times they can be, but I think they have the wrong view of me, and they have the wrong view.
Just like everyone else.
What's their view of you, Mick?
They do. They think they think I'm bad for her. In different ways, I think. I don't know if that's true, but because we don't talk.
That is Mick 101 right there. Actually, I have no idea if that's true or not. No one's ever said that out loud.
Yeah,
I
we've never
believe
spoken
they
about it.
think that.
But I was mad.
I like to Mick's the bad boy. The dad's like,
She hasn't brought it up. I'm like, you didn't bring it up.
Stay away from that boy.
What are you going to do about it, old man?
Just give me a second. I go take a shit.
It's like 5'3" too.
I would say Mick doesn't seem like a guy you wouldn't. Like if your daughter was dating, you wouldn't be like, "My
Misunderstood,
God, we have
If
to put
came
a
in
stop
hand
to
6, 7 years from now, brought Mick home, I'd be suicide. I am suicide. I'd be more suicidal.
But there are worse options, you know.
But wouldn't you?
Sure, Coleman's worse. Yeah.
Oh, come on. I'm lovely.
What's that, Mick? What's that, Coleman? Justin, rather?
Wouldn't you get upset if, like, 6, 7 years from now, your family's going to Puerto Rico, and then Kate says, "Oh, my boyfriend won't let me."
Would I be upset?
Yeah.
What are you saying?
Wouldn't you be like, "What the
Of
fuck
course.
is going on?"
Of course. I'd be like, this is a real problem. This guy's a psychopath. Yes, of course.
When you phrase it like that, Justin, yeah. If she was to tell her dad, like, "Hey, he's not allowing me,"
Well,
to
that's
go,
exactly what it is,
That's
though.
not what it was. It was the initial reaction.
But it was up
like,
to you. She wouldn't be going.
No, he'd be going with them.
No, but right.
No one would be going.
Oh, okay. No one,
No one ever goes to Cancun again.
no fun for anyone.
Yeah.
What you're saying, but it was up to you. She wouldn't be going.
If it were up to me, I would have preferred that she had a conversation with her parents saying, "Hey, we're still dating. We've been dating for a long time. Maybe we should try to rehash this. Maybe we'll have dinner before we go. Maybe we should try and, he'll pay for his own way. We'll pay for our own room, but like we travel together."
You're a madman.
But like, I don't think
You're
that's
an
that
underrated.
crazy.
I forget how crazy you are.
I don't think
sometimes.
that's that crazy to travel.
Why
as
do you
like
have to go on every trip?
I don't have to. I
What are
don't.
you,
Again, I
4
don't have
years
to.
old?
If the relationship wasn't bitter with me and her parents, I don't think I would.
But you
be
said
mad
it
at
wasn't bitter.
If there wasn't some tension.
But you said there was like they never said.
I said
anything.
that they have the wrong view of me.
What is their view of you?
I think they think that I am.
He's a moron.
That's great. Great job.
What, they think what?
I think they think I'm real like bad for her in certain
But
ways.
why? Like what? Like what leads you to believe that? Have they said that? Has your girlfriend told you that?
No, but I think it stems honestly from her relationship with them. For a
Right.
long
You
time.
mentioned this. Yeah.
And I think her ignoring them, they think, "Oh, I'm the guy saying don't talk."
Oh, you're the guy saying.
Yes, but realistically, that's not the case.
Well, why don't you be the bigger man?
I'm trying to be.
Go over there and have a talk with the parents. Just you and them.
I
say,
would
hey,
like,
let's have this out. Well,
Yeah.
bring them in here, right?
Well,
right,
I
Colin?
told you, I
Oh,
saw him. I told you, I saw him at the restaurant. They came into my restaurant.
No, you didn't. Did you tell me that?
Yeah. I don't
I don't remember hearing this.
Roll the goddamn tape,
Mick,
please.
when Mick does this little show in the basement with his when Mick does a show with his Kirk stick figures in the basement, that may have happened.
I told you I bought them their food, and they.
Okay, I believe you.
I never got a message. Thank you. Remember, Justin had asked. Justin, if you want to know, you had asked. You said, "Wouldn't you get mad if one of Kate's boyfriend did that?" And you're like, "Oh, isn't the daughter's boyfriend not supposed to pay for the?"
Oh, so we talked about Tony
There you
Soprano.
go. Thank you.
yes,
Thank you.
okay.
Jesus Christ, I'm not crazy.
Well, you are crazy, but you happen to be right
What
on
a
this one.
fucking pussy.
But why? But you were mad they didn't send you a thank you note or something.
Not mad, but
You
I
just
think
said that.
I think
though.
that would be
Did
the
you
right
like her,
thing
no?
to. I think if you're trying to fix a relationship with somebody, that would be the right thing to do.
But I don't think you want to fix a relationship with you.
Then I don't want to go on vacation with them.
That's the whole point. That she goes on vacation. You win.
Dear Mick.
Yeah, it'd be great. Yeah, should be going to yoga class.
Mick,
It'll be everything.
the
Right? It'd be
chicken
great.
fingers have never been better.
It'd be great. Yeah.
They were divine.
The service, top notch.
Yep.
Mick, nobody poured a ginger ale like you.
The food was as enchanting as your company.
Mick, when you said you were great at dinner parties, you undersold it. Mick, I enclose a picture of my stitches,
Yep.
hurting from laughing. Look at my cheeks, Mick. They're frozen after all the smiles you brought us that night.
Mick, I left fulfilled, but not from the food, from the company.
Mick, when you said, would you like another Sprite? I couldn't believe my ears. Never has a waiter said that to me before.
Yep.
Mick, you may work 3 8-hour shifts or 4. I don't know. But we're so lucky that you're there.
I've heard the question, how about this weather, before, but I've never really thought about it until talking to you.
Mick, I tuned into the Kirk Millian show the other day, and when you said, I've been with her for 7 years, who cares what that bitch does on her birthday? That really hit home. That was very kind of you to say about the woman I released to the world many years ago.
Warmest regards.
Mick, I'm with you. Moses Malone was overrated. I get what Mick is saying.
Yeah, sure you do.
I do know. So you picked up the bill.
Yes.
What was the two of them out to dinner?
No, it was like 4 of them.
4 of them?
Yeah.
Your girlfriend as well?
She wasn't there. No, it was them and another couple.
That's very nice.
Yep.
Justin, though?
Yeah, that's very nice.
That's nice.
That's definitely above and beyond.
You told us off the air, her mom is obviously boozing, so that's not cheap, that bill.
Yeah.
Strong
Was she
wrists.
boozing?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, they like their wine.
Ooh, so you're paying for wine?
Yeah.
How much was the bill?
You know, it was
That's got to be a couple $100.
It was nice though, yeah. But the place that I've worked at for like 10 years, they took. I think they either took the drinks off or the food off. I had to pay for one of them. So
I have a feeling you paid for nothing, Justin.
no, I did. I had
What do you
to
think,
get the
Justin?
drinks.
What do you think the truth is?
Yeah, I've comped meals before at the restaurant I've worked at too.
Yeah.
Comped meals.
Yeah,
Hey, ladies,
now
I'll
it's-
pay for these. I'll pay for these.
That's a big comped meal, though. If it's, what, 6 people?
4 people.
Four people.
4 people tipping
That's
wine?
got to be
say-
at least $250.
People have like
$1.50. It would be a.
With the wine and the food? Really?
I mean, an entree's probably
For
what,
4? That's got to be a couple
$25.
$100, Justin,
$25.
no?
that's $100 right there.
Wine?
$10 glass of wine.
1 glass each?
Yeah, no one's having one.
Yeah,
glass.
no, you're right.
That's what I'm saying. Right. That's what I'm saying.
Like
Yeah, you're
100
right.
I'm going to say
after tax,
$208 after tax.
before tip, definitely around there.
And Mick was probably acting like fucking crying, and the manager's like, "All right,
Just
don't
give
worry."
me it. Just shut up. Yeah.
So you paid for what? The food or the wine?
It was.
You
I
would
don't- I-
remember this.
I literally do not remember. I don't. Well,
Coleman, what's that face about?
Because neither.
It's definitely neither. But either way, even if Mick didn't pay for it, let's just say
it's a crazy thing to lie about. Like what they came into the restaurant.
Mick,
I told this story like 3 times ago. And it's crazy.
Mick, you were crying because Mike doesn't follow you on Twitter. All right.
I do now.
Yeah, well, sure, no, I understand now. But either way, even if Mick didn't actually, let's say he did, without Mick, they would have had to pay for the meal.
Yes.
So for that, they should say that. They didn't thank you that night.
There's a slight chance. The only thing I could think of is the server did not let them know.
But they didn't pay for it, though.
But like
they
didn't
won a
know that-
contest?
They didn't know.
We
like
just
if it
like
was-
having you here.
Did
It's
they, know,
us.
did they know you worked there?
Yeah, and like the
Did they see you that
people
night?
who own the restaurant know who they are. As
Were you
well.
there that night?
Yeah.
Did they see you?
I wasn't waiting on them to know.
But
I
you didn't
was-
see them at all?
No, I saw them at the bar, and then I.
But
before
why
I-
would they? But why would it be free though? I'm saying
Yeah,
from
right.
their
They must
perspective.
think, obviously, it's Mick, right?
No, I think that they thought they were getting taken care of, and when I saw them, we got them a table like out on the deck. So they're
No, but they didn't have to pay though.
I think they thought it was they thought it was more the restaurant, obviously because of me, but I don't think they thought it was
Oh.
actually me.
But either way, it's because of you.
It's, yeah,
It is
right.
because of me.
That's what I'm saying.
But I guess the difference
they
is
could have come by and said.
either way you should say thank you. But I think you're under the impression that maybe they
Thank
thought
you.
the restaurant paid for it.
What was that, Coleman?
Thank you.
You're welcome, Glass Speaker. You're welcome. Well, Mike, they should reach out to at least his girlfriend.
Oh,
have to.
No, absolutely they should have.
Yeah, that's kind of shit.
Thank you note is a funny image, but they should have
Yeah.
texted him or
Right.
said something. Yeah.
Next time we go to dinner, my wallet's not coming out.
Damn straight, brother.
Wow.
You're gonna make a point of that too.
That's right.
Do you go to
What do you
dinner with them
think of
ever or no?
No, they hate me. I'm not allowed.
So
to-
when next time is that going to be?
Who knows?
Okay, wow.
In
What
Cancun.
revenge.
Yeah.
Off to Cancun she goes.
Yep.
He's worried about yoga class.
Yeah.
Yep.
Stuck that in there.
Special yoga instructor.
Are you worried about that?
Just building it. You're building something to be mad about.
Mick would be a jealous
She hasn't
guy.
even
though.
left yet.
Mick's
She's not even
jealous.
thinking
You're a
about
jealous
yoga.
guy. You're an insecure guy.
I was when I was younger, not as much anymore.
She's not going to go to Cancun.
No,
and
no,
bang
no,
some
no. I'm not
guy.
even
With
no,
her family?
I'm just joking.
That'd be fucking.
You never
nuts.
know.
Might blow somebody. You're not
Yeah,
going to
it's
bang
fine.
him.
Exactly.
I mean, that's,
Yeah, it's fine. Just a couple drinks.
You got a great setup, though. What are you worried about?
I'm not worried. I'm the only thing I'm worried about is again the anger here was the tension between me and her parents' relationship and her being okay traveling without me and not even thinking twice.
Okay, Trout. Like she's going to fall apart in the plane without you. Like, it could be a big hell if the plane's going down.
I am a ride or die guy. Like I don't know. Like if my parents
Loyalty
hated
is
her
everything.
and like we were still
What was
dating
that?
7 years in.
Loyalty is everything.
That's
Thank
right,
you,
Robbie.
Thank you,
That's my
Robbie.
guy.
Thank you,
That's right.
Robbie. If the situation, do your parents like her?
Yes.
Okay. Situation reversed,
Mm-hmm.
and your parents said, "Hey, we're just gonna have like an original family trip. You, brother Al, any other brothers and sisters, or no?"
So no one else is
Right.
Others.
No spouses
Then
or
I would.
girlfriends.
If this was the case here, I wouldn't put up.
Oh, there are other girlfriends.
Yes,
getting
it's like a family event.
married people,
I think it's like a celebration of a wedding. It's like the actual.
but they're only married couples going. You're not married. Is
I
that
don't
the
know.
rule?
No, I think it's the whole family. The whole family's going.
What does that mean?
Like her whole family. They got a lot of people.
yeah, but,
Yeah,
there's,
but no
is there another
boyfriend.
boyfriend.
Is somebody
going, or
else?
girlfriend?
Does she have a sister who has a boyfriend who's going?
She has a brother who's married. So,
Well, that's different.
yeah. So I know. I don't know if everybody's there is married, maybe, but I still think that there's going to be a lot of non-married people there.
I'm not gonna tell you what to do. If you had any balls, you'd go book your own trip and go.
That's what I see. Like
And
Just
propose.
forgetting Sarah Marshall, like he's the room next door.
Yeah, do it. Just do it. Just go on your own vacation.
a couple of days.
Bring Christian and just go on vacation.
That'd be a bad idea.
Cancun's nice. When is it? April.
It's like 18th, something like that.
Okay. I thought you were going to the fucking. When are you going to this thing?
Good thing.
The New
We
York
get for
thing.
Portland.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I got
Busy
you.
couple
Busy month.
weeks. Yeah.
I don't know. All right. What else, Coleman or Justin?
It has been people are saying that Drake May actually does follow black quarterbacks.
Okay.
They're tweeting at us.
Thank
There you
God.
go.
Damn.
There you go.
You see this?
The
So
fake Coleman story. Right wing propaganda. What else?
So on Friday, you declared that you believe Kate Middleton is dead.
Yes.
Couple hours after that, she releases
Almost
that
as if
video.
it was to silence you.
A couple hours. What happened, Justin?
She releases a video.
Who did? A video was released to the
That's
public.
right.
Thank you. Yes. Yep. She's never worn that shirt before.
That's not true.
Oh, she has.
She has.
Oh, weird.
6
In
years
that
ago.
in that shadow on the wood. You know what I'm talking about?
Well, you know, shirts sometimes. create-
Oh, all the time. All the time.
So what's really happening? Like, where?
Don't
The
know.
surgery was successful. However, tests after the operation found cancer had been present.
Well, I'm very sorry. I'm very sorry.
What do you think's happening?
It doesn't explain to me. All I'm saying, look, if she has cancer, I feel very sorry for her. We wish her the best here. She's welcome to come here anytime and talk about it. We'll do a fundraiser. If she needs a few bucks, we can do that for her. You might know how to pump her own gas. She might not. Doesn't matter. None of that matters. She probably doesn't because she's like Coleman. She's a pampered royal person. Doesn't explain that weird picture of William and that girl a couple weeks ago, does it?
Certainly
not one bit.
Does not explain that weird family picture that was altered and taken down, does
that
it?
one's strange.
And I'm sure. She has cancer. Sure, right? You bet. Yep, that's her. She's alive. She has cancer.
Interesting.
No problem.
Maybe
No problem.
She's
You bet.
dealing with illness. Doesn't
Everybody
wanna
in the
be-
message board was definitely all like, "Yep, this is very sad. This is not AI. Definitely not. She's totally fine. It makes sense that William's not in the video. All that stuff. Like,
Pretty good AI.
The eyes popping in and out of her head.
Oh, is it not visually?
it looks fine. Looks fine. We support her.
Was she like controversial? Like, does she have before her?
Well, her rap album I thought was troubling. She released in 2018. I was surprised at some of the language.
Well, some of the royal family has troubling
Her
past.
sister's wild, right?
Pippa, no, she's remarried. She's
Oh, okay.
Jesus, do I have to?
She was back in the day.
I need like a high tea podcast on the Kirkman Network. Yeah, where I have tea and I talk about the royal family.
I like that.
Yeah, I don't like tea, but was it crumpets?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do tea and crumpets if there's
Network show?
if there's a royal. Yeah, that's what I'm saying on the network. If there's a royal fan out there that wants to join me, I can do that. I have to sit there and tell people what Pippa's doing now. Which everybody knows in our world.
Everybody.
Yes, in our world they know.
Pippa was a person.
Huh?
I didn't even know Pippa was a
Sure, she was a sensation at the wedding, Mike. Remember, everybody loved her at the.
Was that her ass?
Yes.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Damn straight.
I do remember that. I do remember people making a big deal about how big her butt was.
No, it was just a nice derriere is all.
And then it was just a fine.
She's a lovely woman. She's married now. She's settled down. She's doing well.
Why is she not like next in line?
Oh boy.
Oh god.
Next in line to what?
Justin.
I apologize.
To take over as what?
Oh my God, I'm such an idiot.
Next line for what?
For Queen.
For Queen?
She's not part of the family.
Really, she marries William if Kate dies?
Isn't she Charles's daughter or whatever?
Charles' daughter?
You just think it's one?
That would be that Kate Middleton married her fucking brother.
Well, it is.
Which is true in that family. She's Kate Middleton's sister.
Oh.
You understand or no?
Yes.
Do you actually or no?
Yes.
Okay.
I didn't realize William was Charles's son.
Yes.
Yeah.
And William's mother was.
Diana?
You got it.
Well-
Who was Diana married to?
Charles?
Yes, William I think is definitely Diana's son.
Yeah.
Harry, we have our believe me, we have our
Well, people
theories.
say, isn't it the driver?
That's one of the
It
theories.
was a tennis coach or something.
Yeah, there's a riding instructor. There's a whole believe me.
Rothschild theories out there.
I don't want to get it. I don't want to dig too deep.
Who did she die with?
Dodi Al Fayed?
Yeah.
Yes.
Who's that? Is that about the possible?
No. He was later on in life.
Okay.
No. And he was definitely would not be, if you look at Harry, would not be Harry's father.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Was the car crash just a single car hitting a tree?
Sure. Yep. That's what you read in the papers. It's actually in the tunnel.
Oh, that's...
No, I mean, I will say, my only thing is I saw a bunch of people dunking on everyone like, oh, how dare people talk shit about, like, speculate about Kate Middleton. My only thing is this, all kidding aside. Like, Diana died because paparazzi are assholes and they followed her around. Shitbag thing to do. My thing is when you join the royal family, it's like, you've become like a mascot. Like, people can tweet shit about you. You're living off the fucking taxpayers.
Exactly.
You're a prop. So with that comes people can tweet shit about you. I'm not saying they should follow you around, take stupid pictures. Of course not. But that's life when you're in the royal family. You signed up for it. And you live off fucking hardworking people in Britain who treat you like you're Mickey Mouse.
Right.
So, but I have many, high tea will get more into that.
That's why Meghan Markle's insufferable. She made pretty much her entire existence off marrying that guy.
Yeah,
that's a basic high tea take. You wouldn't make the cut.
Okay.
Aren't they saying that?
I would like a British co-host for that, Mike.
I would think is there someone in the world?
I'm sure there's
that
somebody
has presented
proper.
Himself. Yeah.
Australia is a cousin of Britain.
Wow.
That's right.
But of course, he'll be in the high sea at that point.
Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go.
Yeah. What were you saying, Coleman? Coleman's gay. Like, he could be into it.
Well, where did that come from?
That you're gay?
How do we?
Are you
get
into
there?
the royal family?
Not really. I follow the storylines a little bit.
Yeah.
Though.
Well, there you go.
What? You should be informed about the royal family.
Yes. What else?
Did you see that Coach Prime is not letting his sons
Should be like Eli Manning.
Yeah.
I
He
did see
also
that.
thinks they're going 1 and no later than 4.
Well, you're a draft expert. You're a quarterback expert. Where's he going to go? It's bullshit.
I think one of them.
How's your bracket, Coleman?
Not bad. I'll take a look.
Oh, good. Thank you.
You can tell he's really into it.
Yeah.
I did not fill out a bracket this year, Mike. My team is out. Rico Bosco was surprisingly wrong about New Mexico. Got absolutely blown out.
That one feels like not his fault, though. He went with a favorite of sorts.
Yeah. I think when you pick, whenever that hip team is everyone likes is the upset, they never win.
Right.
I've watched a fair bit of the tournament this week.
It's been pretty good.
Yeah, not bad. Not bad.
I think New Mexico was only in 2 because they won their conference.
Correct.
So it was like that hot pick.
Correct.
Yeah.
What's that, Coleman?
It's 42%.
Coleman, you've been taking way too much time on this.
It's 42%.
That's terrible.
42% correct?
Percentile, I think it is.
Percentile maybe then.
Okay, so still not great,
Not
but
great.
okay, not bad.
Decent.
Not bad. Not bad.
And it has UConn winning.
Less than half his picks right.
It's probably true. But who do you have UConn beating in the championship game?
I think it is.
You have the bracket in front of you.
I'm swiping. Creighton, which.
What's that?
School.
But what about, what are you saying? Which? You said something about Creighton?
No, I was just going to say, like, Creighton.
They're still in there, right?
Yep.
Okay. They beat UConn this year. Badly.
UConn might be in trouble on their Elite Eight game against UNC.
Oh boy.
You think so?
Yeah.
You feel confident about the game against San Diego State?
Yeah, they'll run through them.
They'll run through them.
I mean, their last 8 tournament games they've won by double digits. Right?
So why wouldn't they beat North Carolina then?
It would
North
be
Carolina's
Final
pretty-
Four.
Wouldn't that be
I
fun?
believe.
Yeah, they're both ones, right?
Yes.
Oh, so you're right. It'd be the Final Four
Okay. They're in trouble in the Final Four.
if they play UNC.
Okay,
I
good.
think so.
So you don't even know if they play them in the Final Four.
I thought they.
Do you have any idea?
No, clearly.
Okay.
But UNC's gonna win it all. There you go.
They are.
It's a
Okay.
guarantee.
Well, there you go. Harry Minahan took a picture of Hubert Davis, so it's a big win. The last friendlies in the greater Boston area closed.
Yeah.
Is there the one in Logan Airport?
Does
that count?
Is that the one?
There's one in Logan Airport.
Yeah.
I think that's what it is.
Oh, that's very
It's
sick.
like our barber shop there, though. Does
Get your
anybody,
haircut?
does anybody go to Logan Airport to go to the friendlies there? Yes, you could.
I've had it at Logan Airport.
I guess we're saying you can go and you can park in the.
Yep, it was the.
I think we did, Mike.
Airport.
Oh, yes, that's probably what I'm
Yeah, but
thinking of. Yeah,
when you're going somewhere, though.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is if you live in the area,
I've stopped by a few times since then.
do you ever, because you could do
Buy- buy
the
a
short-term
ticket.
parking for an hour, pay $4 for an hour, and go get some friendlies, I guess.
Yeah, but do you have to get a ticket?
Yeah, I think you would have to go through security.
No, that's before security.
No, I don't think
I
so.
think that one actually is before security, if I recall correctly.
We had gone through security when we ate there.
Okay,
I don't
maybe
know if
I'm
you- I don't know
wrong.
if
I
there's
thought there
another
was
way to get
one when you walked in there before. You might be right. Okay, well, fine. You buy a ticket.
That's a crazy thing to do.
What?
To go through security to go eat dinner.
Yeah, you can still
Just
do
go,
it.
just
Well,
go somewhere else.
We need the ticket. No, yeah, I guess you'll need the ticket.
I'd like to
right?
pay $28 for this grilled cheese.
I was reading about in upstate New York. They have their only Chick-fil-A in upstate New York is in a rest area or in like a rest stop or whatever. And people who work around there who live like on the other side of the street or whatever of the highway will like go around, go on the highway, go and exit. You can't even park. It's like crazy to get there, I guess. But I get that. I would do that.
Sure.
I would do that.
Chick-fil-A is switching from their no antibiotics in their chicken.
Oh, don't
no.
fuck around.
They're going to start using it a little bit.
They said they're going to start using antibiotics that are healthy, that like don't affect people.
What's next? They
What
want
are they
gay people
doing?
to live? What are we doing here?
What are they
This is
doing?
not what makes up.
That was the fabric of the company.
Jesus, God. What was that, class speaker?
Thank you.
Oh, well, if he's happy, then I guess I'm happy.
There is still a ton of friendlies though in Massachusetts.
I wouldn't say a ton compared
as
to
many
when
as
I
there
was a
used to be.
kid. It was like 1,000 when I was a kid. How many are there now?
28.
There were like
28.
There were like 6 within.
There was one every town
short
when I was
drive of
growing up.
me.
Yeah.
Justin, where's the closest one to the Cape?
There's one in Plymouth.
Oh, okay.
Yes, there is one in Plymouth. Yes, that's right.
I don't know where that is.
It
Is
is.
it next to the Average Joe's there?
It's around that. Like, there's like a rotary around there. Yeah, I know exactly where it is. But you're right, Mike. I'm trying to think. When I was a kid, Billerica, yes. There's one in Lexington. There was one in Winchester Woburn line.
To be fair, I grew up in the hub of friendlies.
Yeah, right.
We'd
Of
go
course.
steal koi fish from
Right.
what's his name's pond.
Oh,
Guy that owns it, Blake,
yeah.
Blake,
Yeah.
Wesley Blake or something.
There's still that when you go on the Pike, does it still have the home of friendlies at Wilbraham? When you go, they have the whole thing laid out there. They used to.
As far as I know, that's still there. I don't know though.
Yeah, they still have one in Wilbraham?
That's the one. There's one
No.
right next to. Oh no, it's gone.
No, there's no W's. There's
Oh.
Westfield and West Springfield.
Good.
Oh my God, really?
Mike's horrified.
And the Westfield one's still open. That was a shithole.
Where was that? Is that right off the Pike?
I take it back. It wasn't a shithole. The staff just wasn't great.
That's the one right off the Pike, right?
Yes.
Couple bad experiences.
There's Agawam.
Agawam.
Yeah, that's out by like Springfield. Agawam.
Agawam. I don't know. It's-
He's saying it like the traditional
That's true.
peoples. Agawam.
There's Attleboro. I know that one. That's,
Yep.
That's the one closest to me.
Mhm.
Auburn.
Sure.
Chicopee.
That's what I'm saying. They're all now like,
East Longmeadow.
we're talking middle of nowhere
Hey,
now.
that one's still open.
Yeah, I guess so.
That ghetto, it's
All
still
right.
there? Jesus,
The
God.
beautiful Fall River.
How dare you?
Beautiful Fall River. East Long was a nice town. Fall River.
Florence.
It is in the rough part of East Longmeadow, though.
Oh, sure.
I'll give you that.
You got to survive. You know?
Yeah.
Florence,
Gardner.
Gardner.
Greenfield.
This is what I'm saying. This is where it's nowhere now. They're nowhere.
Hadley. Hadley.
Hadley.
Hadley. Haverhill. Haverhill.
Nope.
Behavioral.
You don't know how to say Haverhill, Justin?
I couldn't help him. Like, come on.
You lived in Massachusetts your whole life. Haverhill.
That is true.
Justin driving through Western Mass would be a wild tapestry of names.
I know this one. Holyoke.
You got
There
it.
you go.
Nope.
Leominster.
You did that.
That's a joke. That's a joke, right? Huh? What? How you pronounce it?
Leominster.
Nope. Try
You're
again.
doing this is
Try
a
again.
bit-
No,
these-
I'm not.
Yeah.
All right, how do you pronounce it?
Leominster?
You got it.
There's no way that wouldn't be your second guess if that's how you thought it.
That's true. He's a big guy.
He did say Michelle Pfeiffer, though.
That is true. Sinery Weaver.
Marlboro, I know that.
Marlboro, yep.
Middleborough.
Mm-hmm.
North Dartmouth.
See what I'm saying, though, Mike? They're not anywhere with any population now.
Yeah.
Norwood.
Yeah, it's on Route 1.
Peabody.
Yep.
Yeah.
Pembroke.
Mm-hmm.
Pittsfield.
Mm-hmm.
Plymouth.
Yep.
South Weymouth.
Yep.
Springfield.
Yep.
Swansea.
Uh-huh.
Westfield and West Springfield.
Ooh, man. Jesus. What's the closest one to here? Would that be Norwood?
Yeah, probably.
I guess so, yeah.
Closer than Peabody, right?
Weymouth?
No, I think
There's one in Boston.
I think it's
no.
Norwood.
There's not one in Boston. This is where we start our discussion.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Not the Friendly Toast. That's
Nope.
not.
That place isn't great.
Oh, disagree.
Friendly Toast?
Yeah, it's a nice breakfast spot.
Yeah. Not my kind of. It's
Yeah,
like a
it's the
chain
one in
place.
the one in Norwood, closest to here.
That's crazy.
30 minutes away.
There used to be one in Waltham. I'm 2 miles from here. And one in Watertown, by the way, too.
Oh, man. I went to that one. That was horrible.
The
one
one
in
Friendly's in Watertown? Yeah, that was a tough spot. That was a tough
It was
spot.
like, why? I was like, they're doing a bit, like a gag.
That was a tough spot. That was a tough spot. The one in Lexington was great.
Yeah.
Used to be an awesome one in Foxborough.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
They turned a bunch of them. The one in Lexington is Starbucks now. The one in Woburn, that became like a big. The one in Chelmsford was a Starbucks and became a pizza place, I think. But yeah, it's a shame. It's a fucking shame. Coleman doesn't even know what we're talking about.
I love Friendlies.
How?
I used to. I
When?
can't anymore. We had them
in New Jersey.
Yes.
Yeah, there's.
I always got the Monster Mash ice cream with the little peanut butter ears.
I didn't know it stretched that
There's
far.
14 in New Jersey.
And the chicken fingers. The basket was
It's
great.
also interesting they had a Fenway Park themed ice cream in New Jersey.
That's true.
That's what it's from. I had no
That
idea.
would be Hood.
Oh, there you go.
That would be Hood, Mike. You're thinking of.
No, the Monster Mash.
I thought that's not Fenway Park themed.
I thought it was, though.
I thought it
No,
was.
you're thinking of the Hood. Hood has like Red Sox branded ice cream.
I know what you're talking about there, but I thought.
Yeah, but I thought this was also that.
I think the Monster Mash was just.
Well, I apologize.
Yeah, please. What else? You have anything else, Mick, or no?
Big fantasy baseball draft tonight.
Oh, you guys are doing draft tonight?
Yeah.
Coleman, are you in that?
Yes.
Oh boy, good.
Nice.
He's
Well, I got my man.
Co-founder
Carmen.
Curtis Blake died in 2019, Mike, at the age of 102.
Yes.
Wow.
Is Presley Blake dead?
Presley Blake died February 11th, 2021, at the age of
99.
106.
Oh my God.
These Blakes.
Yeah, they live forever.
102, 106. Golly. Look at the slogans I knew growing up. There's no place like home was a Friendly's one.
Yeah, Mike, you're wrong.
Who cares?
Sorry.
Current slogan where ice cream makes the meal. All right, I guess. So tonight's a draft.
Nice draft, yeah.
Okay. What pick do you have, Coleman?
Believe we're second.
Who's we?
Me and Harmon. Co-running this team.
Who are you
Big man.
taking? I imagine the Braves guy's going first or no?
Well.
Was he like a 30-80 guy last year or something?
He's good. Mookie's in the top 5.
You can play shortstop now.
That's right.
Shortstop eligible, Coleman.
I know this.
Who are you looking at? Who are you targeting? You're picking second.
We may have already said the two names that I was looking at.
There you go.
But yeah,
The two names he knows.
but I couldn't
Acuna,
get
is that
one
his
of
name?
them. So
Acuna, is that right or no?
Yeah.
Yeah. He'll go
I remember
first.
the last time you asked this, the guy that Coleman said was projected like 19th or something like that.
Coleman usually does best if he had the 6th pick. You should take Tim Wakefield. Like he took 6th in the home run draft. It's a nice tribute like the Red Sox are doing.
Wade Ball.
Yes. You just take names you picked in that like random.
It'd be
name.
impossible.
That's
The
the
computer
problem.
wouldn't
What's the lick name?
Harvey Lick.
Harvey Lick. Yeah.
Silvio.
Yeah, you should take names like that. Yes. Women too, I believe, right?
Oh, definitely. Yeah, I'm
Yes.
sure.
Yes.
why not?
Wow. That's a live draft. It's gonna take forever.
I know.
Yeah, I think it'll kind of hand off to Harmon at some point.
Is he into this stuff?
How many rounds?
Yeah, he seems to be. So I really don't know.
Should be a live. It should be a bros night out.
I agree.
It's busy.
Be a live draft.
It's a busy
yeah.
week.
That takes a while.
Not for them though. These guys aren't doing it. It's Be a Man
for
guy
them.
doing.
Yeah, 100%.
Be a Man's on the search for Tim Riggles.
Ziggy Robinson must be a busy guy. He can't get on the his show. He's been skipping his show.
Sounds like going to shoehorn that in, Mick.
I just made a note of it.
Okay.
I'm a big fan
What
of
did you
it.
say before that? So am I. What did you say before that, Coleman?
Harmon said that he saw Blind Mike this weekend.
Oh, is
yes,
that right?
saw him at the Wilbur.
Really? Oh, who was there?
Ryan Long.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
What's his face with the Garden this weekend, right?
Nate Bargatze?
Yes. Didn't go to that?
I was not there.
No. Okay. All right. Big. That's crazy. I think you did 2 shows, right?
Oh, at the yeah. It's wild.
That was Harmon.
He was good.
Yeah.
He's a very, very nice, friendly
Very
guy.
nice guy.
Yes.
Very nice guy. Yeah. What else you have, Mick? Looks like you're going through your notes.
Staying on that, I guess from that same show.
What show?
From the Rundown, if you
sure.
you don't mind. I was listening to that today.
I listened to it Saturday.
They were concerned about Justin. Red from Maine said some concern about Justin.
What did he say?
Oh, no.
And his future on the program and his mental
You
status.
hear this, Justin, or no?
Did you hear this, Justin?
Do you have it?
No, I don't think so.
What did you hear, Justin, or no?
Yeah, he was just pretty much just saying like, "Oh, Justin, like we've."
Justin's every live chat too. Whenever I'm listening to these things, they're like Justin's like chatting away with these people. Yeah.
Oh, that's not good.
I'll hop
Not
on
good.
like if I'm at the gym, I'll hop on like Mike and the Minifans just be in the chat.
Yeah. Okay. Go. What were you saying?
The live chat. I see.
Yeah,
Whenever he's at
they
the
just think
gym.
it's like we've been down this road with Justin before. He's going to quit, which is probably true eventually. But
Oh, you're gonna quit?
That's the spirit.
I mean, wouldn't the betting odds be eventually I quit?
Yes, I think so.
Yeah, I mean, I can lie and be like, I'm going to stay in here forever.
You feel like you're quitting?
No.
So Phil, you're quiet quitting already.
You just said it would be a lie if you said you weren't going to quit.
Well, yeah, because I probably will, but I'm not in that position right now.
Okay. Yes. He seems fine to me.
Yeah,
I don't know what the concern
Yeah.
is. Seems as good as ever. Jesus. What else?
I have a list of friendly slogans through the years.
I just did a couple of them.
The first one was "You're in for a nice surprise."
I just read like 4 of them 30 seconds ago.
I thought you just read the.
I'd like to revisit
current one.
What are you doing? We've moved on. What is wrong with you?
I just heard you read one.
Did it seem like I moved on from the topic?
Yes, but then I found these. I didn't know if you.
I think it's crazy they have a Red Sox themed ice cream in New Jersey.
You know the Justin studio in there, Justin?
I do.
All right, go in there right now and read all those slogans to yourself. Close the door. Thank you. All of them. With a little bit of pizzazz.
Just out loud.
A little bit of pizzazz. Like you're pitching, like you're Don Draper. Close the door.
What is ice cream?
Close the door.
Hold on.
Singing?
Yeah, he's good.
One of them was like a song thing. I'd say.
Okay. He has no idea the joy he's providing.
I think he does. Do you think that this is somebody? Actually, a fan said this to me this weekend too. Is what they were saying on there. Do you think Justin's a bit guy?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yes.
Like
very
overly,
much.
like a little too much. Do you think or no?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, you think so, Coleman?
Oh yeah.
Too much.
Way too much.
To the point where I'm in conversations with him where I'm like, what is this leading to? Where are you
Come on, why don't you
using
tell him
this?
that? Why don't you confront him with
You're
that?
definitely not a bit guy.
I think he said he. Oh, that Coleman's sense of humor.
There it is.
Justin, when you were in there doing your pitches, we were saying somebody came up to me, a fan of the show, so we said, "Is Justin too much of a bit guy?" And Coleman right away was like, "Yes, hell yes."
Oh come on.
Yeah, I'm very much a big guy.
Oh,
man,
all right.
okay.
Maybe I was right. Maybe I know my guy.
Bits aren't like a. I think we need to like go over the definition of a bit.
Let's do that.
I think. Okay. Yeah.
Let's definitely do
You're
that.
also very snippy at me lately, Justin, which is a dangerous road to go down.
I don't think I'm snippy.
You don't want me in your head.
They're getting both a little lippy back there.
Too bad you were in my head.
No, but I mean, like, you don't want me like. I've been very nice to you guys.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Definitely.
The worm can turn.
Yeah.
You guys both take the Marinelli pact.
What's the Marinelli pact?
Rod Marinelli 0-16 with the Lions. So you're both right now signing if there's any screw ups that are bad fuck ups at Portland Sound. What you're gone, right?
Yeah, we got taking the pact.
You take the pact.
Got to, yeah.
But also, wouldn't it not be the Marinelli pact because didn't he still have to get fired?
No, but what I'm saying is that was the rule was always this guy should have known. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Okay, good. All right, go ahead. I'm the hire to produce. Not you, Mick.
No,
I'm telling you right now.
Trust me, we've been over this.
Go ahead. I don't want to redo bits. What else, Coleman? What other terrible stories do you have?
I actually saw this weekend about this movie Late Night with the Devil. I was kind of surprised by that opening box office. I don't know if you saw it. It was like 2.83 million, and then Sunday apparently it made $666,666.
That doesn't sound real.
I
know it was a story.
Yeah.
Yes. That doesn't make sense. Yes.
I tried to rent that movie on an online site, and nowhere you can find it. All like the.
What do you mean? It just came out, right?
Yeah, but like you can get the hack sites, the free ones.
Why don't you go to the fucking movies, Mick, and support?
I didn't want to go to the movies.
It's a fucking tough business right now.
Rent it on a like a.
I mean, rent it.
It's not rent it. Just like you
Rent it. Was it
It's
Blockbuster?
2024. You can find it.
Hey, look, why don't you just go to the theater?
I told you I didn't want to go to the theater.
These people, like the movie theater business is struggling a little bit.
I agree.
It's the greatest thing of all time. Why don't you go spend $9 and go to the fucking movies?
I know we bailed on Dune 2 as well.
Who's we?
Me and Jess were gonna go see it. I think it was like 2. I
Did you rent
texted
it?
Justin about
Did
it.
you online rent it?
No, we were gonna go see. Like I asked him for a review on it. Why was it mid? All this. Going into it that night, expecting to see it, we didn't end up going. We were like,
What a
I know.
story.
I know.
What
Yeah,
a story.
it's riveting, right?
Almost
Yeah.
better than the film itself, Mike. Jesus Christ. What else?
You see the United States men's national team game versus Mexico yesterday.
For which sport?
For football or soccer.
I did not.
They had to stop the match a couple of times because of homophobic chants from the crowd.
What were they chanting?
So when a goalkeeper does a goalie kick, the crowd goes ah, and then they say puto, which means male.
Homosexual?
Male. Yes, but it technically means male prostitute.
Like puta is whore, right?
Yeah.
Yes, so they say puto.
Si madre en puta.
So he's about to kick it.
Unbelievable.
They stopped the game.
M-I-C-K.
Justin sucks and Coleman's gay.
That's
They
ridiculous.
stopped it twice.
But like, so did the fans then quiet down?
I guess they were able to continue.
Who was asking for it to stop?
Exactly. Is it the players?
I think it might be like FIFA.
The league?
Must
Oh.
be because
It's very strange.
You a prostitute guy, Justin?
No.
You would never.
Clearly not.
No.
What do you mean?
That's a good point. Are you morally opposed to it, or
No, I'm not morally opposed. I think it should be like legal if you go
Yeah.
to I'm a
Well,
strip club
essentially.
guy.
You're a strip club guy.
Yeah, I go to strip clubs.
You do?
Yeah, they're good times.
Have you ever
That's where
gotten?
J-Rock started, isn't it? That he
You ever
was
gotten
going
the
to
yank in there or no?
No, I've never gotten any
No.
in there.
Champagne room?
I'll go private rooms.
You will.
Yeah, they're fun.
Okay. What kind of money are we
Expensive.
talking in there?
This is something.
I didn't know this. Did you, Mike?
I did not.
Could be a
I
bit,
guess
right?
I did.
Who knows?
I thought we talked about it before, and Justin very angrily said no.
That's probably true. He's a bit guy.
I have shirts in my car from the.
I believe that from like 9 years ago.
No, from I think it's
9
Cabaret
year olds.
Boardroom
Okay, where's that?
in Brockton.
Nice. Probably lovely.
Yeah.
It's actually really nice.
I'm sure it is.
Yeah, we should go.
So, definitely. I love going to
Brockton's
the
great.
strip club. What? So you go into the. So what's going on in the private room? How much? Aren't you forking over a ton of money for that?
Like $300.
For what? To get a boner?
No, just to hang out. I don't go often.
Play ping pong? What do you mean hang out?
I don't know. I don't go off. I mean, why does anyone go to strip clubs?
What's that? Well, I mean, but if you go in a private room, you're there to hang out.
Yeah.
Just you and the stripper.
Yeah.
You just hang out.
Do you not want to admit to a crime?
I think
No,
they're
I don't.
where would be headed. What happened here?
Did she touch your penis?
Like not directly.
She indirectly touched your penis.
Yeah.
Through a third party?
Through like my pants.
What's what I mean? She made contact like through pants with your penis.
Can I get a 6-inch wipe?
What? So there was no like jerking off over the pants or anything?
Kirk. First of all,
Justin, I know that's such an insane question. The private room of a strip club.
Yeah, the idea
in
that like
Brockton.
I'm big enough you can jerk me off through my pants is quite flattering, but
Really?
I'm not a very big peen guy.
That's small?
It's not that small, but
What? I feel like something's being hidden here, Mike. No?
There's something going on.
I openly said I could have easily said no. I'm a church God.
I know, but you go to strip.
I think he's thinking if I admit to something, it's against the law.
No,
So
I
wanna say
would say
I think he's safe. I think the cops are coming if you get jerked out
I
in a strip
agree.
club.
I would say it.
Be funny if you did. Okay. How about you, Coleman?
I've been to strip clubs.
Yeah.
I like them. I'm more of like a. I just like throwing money though. I'm not a private room guy. I'm not even really a lap dance guy.
I believe it.
Just throw once. It's fun.
I just feel like it's like I know they don't want to be there. That's what I can't get past.
Coleman throws hundreds.
You know,
These are for my dad.
Well, I know. What's that?
Since you didn't have
pretty good money.
I know they make pretty good money, but like it's like you're just like I feel like a
I guess, but it's their job.
scum. I know that. But I'm saying I would just feel like there's death in their eyes. Like they like you're just like there.
That's why I don't do the whole lap dance thing.
But
It's
I mean,
more
it's their money. I mean, it's their living, so I get it. But I just think of them like thinking like when they're fucking whatever dancing on you, just thinking about their.
Yes.
Can I just get home?
Yeah.
Whatever.
But that's everyone with every job ever.
I understand that, Justin, but it's different than like when you go to the dentist. The dentist not
Doctor
rolling all over you.
Rubbing you through your jeans is a little different than the city clerk's office.
Yes.
It's probably different where you strip too. Like if you a local spot, you're gonna see the same people. If it's like Vegas, it's gonna be new guy every
I guess
bachelor
Still,
party, like all that.
Hey, just probably there 4 days a week.
Just sometimes you get a whiff.
membership?
It's awful.
A whiff of what?
Just like they do a little like boot clap drop, and you get a
vaginal whiff.
Yeah.
Really?
Oh,
they'll keep it clean.
It's not great. I mean,
kind of
I
place do you
assume
go?
some of them do.
Where are you going? What is this?
Yeah, I would say more
Literally
like
here,
perfume.
like Glass Slipper, Boston,
When are you there?
college.
Oh God.
You know some of a big, thick, meaty cocks.
Jesus. Well, all right.
You've never been to a strip club?
No, I have. I'm saying I've always found it so transactional. I just didn't. I never understood the appeal of paying to leave with an erection.
Not really a lot of erection going on, though. It's
Well, I mean, it's a sexual place. I would say.
yeah, sure. It's kind of sad.
You don't.
I agree.
Like the clientele.
What'd you say,
look at
Justin?
some of these guys.
You don't leave. You don't get an erection while you're
No, when Coleman sees a naked woman,
No, I'm just
hot naked woman, he's not
runs.
getting an erection.
I like watching them dance and everything, but anything.
I like this.
No, but
that might be the biggest.
I like the performance.
I do. They're
You know,
great.
guys, she's a hell of a dancer.
Oh, God.
I wonder where she learned that. that
Sure, I
spin
like the
move
show.
there. Wow. Yeah. Jeez. Yeah. Oh, does she have breasts? I didn't even know that. I'm just.
Well, they do.
It's just good watching a performance, you know, fellas. These guys are all blasted. Coleman's got a Shirley Temple. Wow. Play that song again. You've never got an erection in the strip club.
Not that I.
It's
really,
also it's a sexualized and also non-sexualized place
what I'm
because it's so like it's like a factory almost. Go harass more kids. Oh, that show the other night. It was all BA talking about how great sneakers, the greatest.
Sorry,
oh,
sorry, you put that in the chat.
Jeez, I like him there, but it's like, oh, he's the greatest. He's the greatest. And John and Warren, he's the greatest. He's the greatest. My God.
How about him going to lunch with Kane?
Yeah, it's sad.
Scary.
John and Warren going to lunch with Kane.
I'm scared. I'm a John Warren guy.
It's concerning.
Yeah, it is.
That's concerning. It's concerning. Look at these two. That were concerning. What's going on?
I have to make a new one because it just stopped.
Nope, no new one. We'll just finish the show like we used to do. We'll release the podcast.
Okay.
Let me just tweet it out. What's the official reason why it's not working, guys?
The computer.
The computer completely shut down, unprompted.
Streaming for the rest of the show.
But it still records the show? That's just totally separate?
Separate on
Audio separate.
Yeah.
Roadcaster?
Computer shut down?
Yes.
Go to the strip club.
Shut down. Prompted.
We are still live on Rumble, though. That one didn't require a separate stream or anything.
Huh.
Okay.
Interesting.
So Rumble exclusive currently.
There you go. I got it. Huh. Okay. What else? What a run we had on YouTube, Mike.
It was fun. Now I can talk about the globalists, I suppose.
Yeah, that's true. Well, yeah, damn right.
There is a potential baby soon.
For you?
Yes, to come in studio.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
Late April.
Justin calls it a studio?
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
I believe it would be after like April 8th. So
What the fuck? What is baby being born?
No, that's when his.
I would love to deliver a baby in the studio live.
Sure.
That could happen.
We could do this on the table.
That could happen.
Get like a tub.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is that how they do home births?
Yeah, like midwife or whatever.
If you had like a real nurse here or like as well, I think Jess would be like, if we had a kid, I don't think she'd probably be against the hospital birth. So she'd be into something like that.
Really?
I think
pumping them in.
Maybe not live in studio, but yeah, like I think she's a home birth.
Would that grant her citizenship if she has a baby in the country or no?
Yeah.
Good. That'd be wonderful.
Should be locked in.
Huh.
Do you think part
Mick
of
can't have kids? No way.
Come on.
Too sickly. I don't think so.
Do you think part of their issues might be just the general mentality that he has volunteered her to give birth to this group of gentlemen?
I don't think that's a problem at all. No. I'm sure her father's thrilled with that.
Yeah, she'll just do it.
Yeah, it'd be fine.
Sure, he's great for her.
Why so long, Coleman? It's fine, but why?
That is when the father is on paternity leave, so he'd be able to come up for a day or a weekend or whatever.
Good for him on his paternity leave, getting to work right away.
Hell yeah, yeah.
All right. How old's the kid?
Well, I'm assuming if it's paternity leave, I don't know the exact number, but I'm assuming like a couple months since it's fresh.
It's great.
Yeah.
Since fresh, yes. It's fresh.
Straight out the ground.
Oh, great. Good. Well, I look forward to that. What's going on at blindmike.net, by the way?
Well, as you besmirched before the program, we did our Dan
apologize.
Schneider recap.
Yes, I was annoyed at these guys. Sure.
It was actually very fun watching that interview. I've learned he's totally innocent, it seems. And
totally.
Why are you laughing? With April Fools coming up, we revisited some old WAAF audio with Opie and Anthony getting fired.
Of course. Who could forget?
Howie Carr gets a shout out in that, I believe.
Oh, does he really?
Yeah.
When was that?
98. April 1st, 1998.
Jeez. Yeah. Good God. All right, so there you go. blindmike.net. Go subscribe on the Blind Mike Project, as I do. Please go do that.
Thank you.
What else? What do you come up this week, Mick, on Beyond Average?
We had to call it Audible this week for Tuesday's episode because we were going to have Al in here.
Yeah, sure.
So I'm trying to get another Minifan on. I'm not exactly sure who yet, but we're going to have someone on. Okay. Someone different.
Okay.
Be good.
Yep. Okay. What else, Coleman or Justin?
Speaking of Howie Carr, did you see that Steve made a prediction for 2024?
I did not.
Transgenderism is going to be on its way out.
Oh, good.
The last year where...
Where's this?
This was with Tom Shattuck.
Oh, gosh. What a pairing.
I think that transgenderism as a movement, whether it's spiritual, profit-driven, cultural, just a social contagion. I think this is the year when it peaks, and I say that for a number of reasons. First, just this week we see WPATH, the International Health Organization, that all of the states and all of the hospitals point to as the justification for doing these procedures is just falling apart, is scrambling. They're deleting web pages. The house of cards that they built their faulty medical science on is crumbling, and that's going to have second order effects as all of these states realize that they crafted their Medicaid reimbursements for these procedures around WPATH's recommendations. Oh, and it turns out WPATH is a fraudulent organization. I'll make a bet on that.
I like him kind of chortling there. Like, can you believe this?
What's the bet he's going to make? That's going to be gone?
I'll make a bet on that. I'll draw that. That's a Steve Robinson guarantee.
Hey, whoa. What's he guaranteeing?
Steve Robinson guarantee that 2024 is the year where I don't even know what you want to call it, the gender ideology movement peak.
Wow.
I like
getting rid of him.
He knows more than I do about it. Maybe he's right.
Yeah.
It does feel like things are sort of slowly turning the other way now. I'm seeing a lot of states are, especially with the athletics and stuff, are weighing in now and saying, look, this just doesn't make any sense.
For now, though, like if Trump wins, I think you'll see some of that come back.
Maybe.
Could be worrisome.
Maybe. But I do think like there's some people coming to their senses. Like it's fucking crazy to have these people who are biologically, we're just on Rumble, right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, these freaks. Okay? These goddamn freaks. These fucking tranny freaks, right, Mike? Is that what you want to say? Just say it.
I'm surprised.
Let it fly.
Too much? Too strong?
I'm fine with it.
Chicks with dicks, okay? Oh!
Brilliant.
No, but all kidding aside. But no, you see there's a huge advantage. I've talked about this not for a long time, but for a long time, but not in a long time. Like it just makes sense. Like I think people are starting to say, "Oh, like okay, yeah." And I do think that Coleman's actually right. There was some Trump played a huge role in all that.
Oh yeah.
But by the way, like I don't think Trump gives two fucks about it really. Ironically.
The bathroom stuff died out pretty quick. I feel you don't see places.
No, Planet Fitness currently is going through it.
Oh,
yeah,
really?
There's a lovely young woman there who is shaving.
I did hear.
Shaving her face.
Yeah.
I mean, POA, piece of ass, shaving away, and the women in there were like, "Look at this hot broad shaving her, giving her face a clean shave."
Sure.
It was a little strange, and like I said, I would be probably pause if I was bringing my 8-year-old daughter in there. Again, I'm not going the Jerry Callahan way that my kid was going to get raped or anything, but it's more this is just a weird thing to have to explain to somebody. Yeah. Like, I get that. And Planet Fitness took a bath, right?
Oh, yeah. They're still going through it, but they're also apparently standing by the decision still, though.
Yeah.
I'd read that they lost a ton of money.
Why don't we do a video for Paul when Mike goes into Planet Fitness and shaves in the women's room?
I used to.
Still up.
Ladies and gentlemen, no exit 4. were you gonna say, Justin? I'm sorry.
They're still up like over 6 months, so it's like stocks go up and down.
Yeah, well, it's like whatchamacallit. Like,
Bud Light?
yeah. Are they okay now? I have no idea.
They counteracted the.
Oh, Shane Gillis and stuff,
yes,
right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's right.
That's a strategy I heard. Where I remember people bought Papa John's stock when it tanked because the guy said the N word.
Right.
And they're like, "We'll just bounce back."
People just eat pizza. Yeah, Fatsos eat pizza. Like that's the way the world works. Like people are gonna go if you live in a small town in Iowa and Planet Fitness is the only gym, after a while you're gonna go back to it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're not gonna. Yeah, but yeah, it's. Yeah, I could see that. Maybe Steve's right. Maybe 2024 is the end of the.
He's good with predicting big stuff like that.
Well, I think he gets too much COVID credit. You said like 70% of the world was going to die.
He said 12 million Americans or something like that.
Yeah, I
off.
guess. He was a real COVID pussy at the start, though. That's when he's getting his bona fides with the hardcore right. He was in hiding for a while.
Well, you had to be.
Yeah,
we didn't know what it was.
I guess.
So was Carano. Apparently, Carano was like wearing.
Oh, I believe that. 4 masks.
He was like wearing like bodysuits out.
I believe that.
Was he?
He's crazy.
I can see that.
When it first, but then he quickly became not quickly, but eventually became like a anti.
Oh yeah. Well, once it became like safe in the water, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's a Carano move all the way. Yeah, for sure. But yeah, that's a good call. I'm with Steve. I'm going to partner up with him on that one.
Good.
Why not?
What do you always say that the younger people or like your daughter's age, they laugh at Trump.
Yes.
Like, what do they think of like the transgender issues?
I love that outfit.
I think they've gotten more like open to the other side of the argument, not the extreme side. Again, like I think the Jerrys of the world think that this surgery shouldn't exist at all. I don't feel that way, but I think they understand like, hey, like probably that person shouldn't be playing basketball against other 16-year-olds because it's just a competitive disadvantage and somebody's gonna get hurt, which has happened in some of these things. So.
Yeah, well, when they went too far, like I never understood the Dylan Mulvaney thing because it seemed like at its core it was like, are you just mad that this person exists?
That's
like,
exactly it. Yeah, right.
What's
That's
the anger?
Perfect example because it's just silly. Who
Yeah.
cares? Right. But when, I don't know.
How often does it get discussed within actual school, like on the day-to-day with them? Like
Not much.
Not
That's
amongst them,
that's
but like
overplayed.
from
That's
the top
overplayed.
down.
I will say, like, I saw like pictures of my old high school. We have like a dress code. We were very like we had to wear certain things, and now like they're posting pictures on Facebook of like pride flags and all this other stuff.
Yeah.
So it's just like it's crazy.
No room for that.
Justin's got no time for those gays. I like this Rumble show now.
We went from suits to having a flag in the school.
Get your homo ass out of here. Justin's not fucking around anymore. Jesus, Justin. What do you have against gay people?
I have nothing.
Yeah.
I have something against my school making these big like.
Rumble Justin.
We weren't allowed to wear anything.
Jumbo.
But now it's like. But now it's
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah. All I see is queers and steers in this room.
I think it was the year after I left. They had some walkout. Maybe it was 2020.
They waited for you to get out of there. They're like,
No.
finally he's gone.
No, this massive homophobe has left our.
No, they had some walkout over Black Lives Matter or something like that, where like they all took a period off and the students were allowed to march around and
Scum.
It's like, why couldn't I choose to do that because Jimmy Garoppolo got traded?
What? It's an odd argument to choose.
You could. You would have got in trouble for it.
Why?
Well, they would have said because they would have made a decision that probably wasn't warranted. Like the history of black people being oppressed in America is not the same as Jimmy Garoppolo being traded.
That's public suppression of free speech. You're allowing students to protest one thing but not the other.
No. You have every right to do that speech. They're not saying you can't say it. They're saying you will go get detention for it. You have the freedom to say it.
Why wouldn't you get
You wouldn't
detention?
be jailed for it. You wouldn't lose your home for it.
Why wouldn't you get detention for skipping in a period to do something else?
Because they collectively made a decision that particular issue was more important than Jimmy Garoppolo being traded.
Point is, George Floyd was on fentanyl.
Yeah. That's like a bit right there, obviously. That's silly.
No, I'm 100% serious.
You think that the history of black people being oppressed in America is not as important as Jimmy Garoppolo being traded?
I feel like
that's a yes or no question.
Turned out Belichick
yes,
was
I
right.
feel like
you feel like what?
I feel like that's more important.
Jimmy Garoppolo.
No.
Okay.
I feel like the oppression, but I don't feel like it's it's either you should allow speech. Or
What happens is, what happens. A bunch of white people would be uncomfortable telling minority kids or any kids not to do that, and I can understand that.
Yes.
Yeah. Didn't try and do that when Jimmy Garoppolo? You weren't in school when Jimmy Garoppolo was traded.
I was not.
You were on the school grounds that day, probably to console kids, but you were not there.
His friends.
Right. Turned out not to be such a bad trade.
Yeah, it was fine.
I mean, he's turned out to be kind of a stiff.
Yeah.
I don't know who we got. I know we got a second-round pick for him.
Yeah, he's turned out to be kind of a pud. He's always hurt.
Yeah.
You know, nice guy, but just kind of not happening.
He's the man.
Jimmy Garoppolo?
I was a big Garoppolo
Me
guy.
too. He was nice to me when I met him. I was hoping it was going to work out.
It's too bad.
It is too bad. What else?
You see, this Ohtani stuff is starting to really.
What do you mean?
Like they're saying that this interpreter like lied about attending school. The Red Sox came
I
out.
saw that. They said he was not Okajima's.
Yeah, the Red Sox came out and just like, yeah, no, he was never with the team.
Correct. It's very weird. It's a very weird. Now we're kind of in that quiet spot now where the story broke, and now everyone's digging in. So I think next week or two, you know, something big come out.
But is this just them like throwing him under the bus?
I think so now.
But the problem is there's so much money. Like somebody's going to talk. Like there's no way this guy's going to fall on the sword for Ohtani. If Ohtani's guilty of it, he's not going to get away with it. He may. By the way, he may have just been a sucker. I don't know.
They said Ohtani initially had no idea what was going on, or
Right.
he didn't know anything. The money was lost, didn't know what the guy needed or anything. And now it's turning to he may have known that he was helping him with like his gambling debt. So now it's Ohtani was aware he was gambling, and now the story's kind of spiraling. And
There's really like it can go any way here. Like if Ohtani at all, this guy gambled in a baseball game and Ohtani knew about it, Ohtani's gone forever.
Right.
Like he's gonna get banned for life.
Well,
I think there's a 2% chance that happens. By the way.
Yeah.
I think there's a 0 because
It's weird how the sport handles that. Like football, there's guys that get like a year suspension and they're just back.
Right.
But they didn't bet on their team, right?
That's the thing. Like if you find out Ohtani was gambling on games that he was in,
And he wasn't betting for
Oh, he
like a
should
legal.
based on the standard they've set. But
Right.
And also, yeah, there's precedent set in baseball.
that's what I mean. Yeah, he'll be gone forever. I think. But I don't think that's going to happen. I think that's definitely not going to happen. But you never know.
I heard someone say too, like it's not. He was gambling through an illegal bookie, so it's not like they can pull up his DraftKings account and say, "Oh, he
Right.
didn't bet on the Dodgers or whatever." Like they have
And I
no
also see
idea.
people. I see a lot of these tweets this weekend. They're like, "Gee, when they announce Ohtani's suspended, it's going to be presented by DraftKings. And it's going to have this logo." And it's like, are you people children? Like, yes, we can gamble on sporting events now, but like the players still can't. Like, it's dumb. Like we're all adults here, of course. Like, yes, gambling is a huge footprint now in sports. But like when you're a Major League Baseball player, you're pretty goddamn well aware you can't bet on fucking baseball.
How can
games.
you not be at this point?
Like,
Even
it's
college
crazy.
players that get caught up in it, like
It's like the argument like, oh, Pete Rose only bet on his own team. So what? That means there are games where he did bet in his team. What does that mean?
Exactly.
He managed the team. So does that mean in that game he used a relief pitcher 2 more innings than he should have and it cost him the next game? I mean, that like just dumb arguments. Pete Rose should be suspended for life. He signed the document. He knew it. He gambled on baseball. Those are the rules when you go in there. By the way, it's better for Pete Rose. He's not in the Hall of Fame. It's better for his like bad boy reputation.
yeah, he gets to go on the shows.
He
every
goes to
year.
Cooperstown every year and
Yeah.
signs those fucking bats and makes all that
He was
money.
good on Fox when he did the pregame. He was like crazy.
Yeah, he's just nuts. He's a nut.
saying crazy
Yeah, he's
shit.
a nut.
Yeah.
The worst day of his life would be in the Hall of Fame. Like all his mystique goes away. He's another guy in the Hall of Fame, another old guy.
Who's more likely to get in, him or Barry Bonds?
Barry Bonds. Barry Bonds.
Barry Bonds can.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
was-
and he's gonna get in.
I don't think he can. I thought they all were now. Isn't
Well, I
it
guess
after
he-
5 years?
No, but they have
The
like
veterans
the,
have
the
the-
committee.
Oh, yeah.
yeah. No, he's gonna get in one day. One day the committee will be all sympathetic people. He'll get in. Clemens will get in. A-Rod will get in.
Good.
Schilling?
It's about time. They should.
Schilling should be in the Hall of Fame.
He should be, but
Definitely be in the Hall of Fame. All depends on like you get the right guy in the room who likes him.
No.
My thing is steroids guys should not be in. I've always said that. They got everything. They got almost everything. You don't get everything. They made a deal. They knew the deal. There are guys who didn't do steroids who are in the Hall of Fame. So to me, they shouldn't be allowed in.
It was just so rampant throughout the league, and they didn't do anything about it for so long.
That's true.
Like,
but
you're telling me Barry Bonds isn't one of the best players in baseball?
sure, but he made a
You can't
choice.
just forget it.
But he made an obvious choice. He knew there were ramifications, and he got to profit. He got hundreds of millions of dollars off it.
Never got caught.
Never got caught. I think was probably doing it.
it's safe to
And
say.
yeah, I mean, yeah, he may be the best player ever. But yeah, no, it's not. Not everybody gets in.
I'll tell you one thing I wanted to push back on, speaking of Ohtani, is Robbie V on this program
Oh.
said he signed a bad deal. I don't agree with
Loyalty is everything.
He didn't like the deferred money, right?
that. No, I think it's a brilliant move.
Especially now. Well,
Yes.
I mean, that contract
You
got
make your
ripped
money
up.
on sponsorships net. Well, maybe not with this stuff,
yeah.
but you know,
The argument,
in an
I think,
ideal
is
world.
the argument is if he makes $50 million in 2024 and he's making $50 million in 2034,
Right.
it's not going to be worth the same. But I know what you're saying.
He's
Like,
got money coming in
Exactly.
10 years from now that wouldn't be otherwise.
Exactly.
That's true. Yeah, no, I don't have a problem with it.
What's the Mets player? He's got like the lifetime.
Bobby Bonilla?
Yeah.
What'd you call him? Vanilla?
I said vanilla. But
Vanilla.
Yeah.
It's on brand, folks.
Still knew who it was, though.
I think JD Martinez just did this, not as long, but a similar thing. I think he deferred a bunch of money.
I think it was Manny. Was it Manny Ramirez too?
He's still playing.
To Manny Ramirez?
I
What?
think Manny Ramirez took a deferred contract.
Oh, with what team? Not the Red
I don't
Sox,
know.
right? But JD Martinez, that's the old Red Sox guy, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
He signed with the Mets. I think it was like 10 years. He just signed like this weekend. I think it's like a crazy deferred deal.
Yeah, I think it's smart.
I like that. That'd be nice. Every year, like there it is, safe. You know, baseball's not going anywhere.
Yeah, and then while you're playing, you make money on sponsorships that you wouldn't be getting afterwards.
And you're making like $2-3 million anyway.
Right.
It's like I get no problem with that.
Manny still gets $2 million a year from the Red Sox.
Does he really? Wow. Till when?
Uh,
He threw Jack McCormick down the stairs.
JD Martinez, 4.5 mil in
Jimmy
2024, with the remaining 7.5 mil deferred until 2034-38.
What name did you say?
Martinez.
JD Martinez?
JD Martinez.
Oh, I think you said Jimmy Martinez.
Oh.
No. JD Martinez.
JD Martinez. Okay, there you go.
It was for 16 years.
Mammy?
When they signed him in 20. Yes.
When the hell did they sign it? It's 16 years.
You said the contract total was length 16 years with the after him retiring?
Until 2026.
When did he sign the deal, though? He wasn't with them in 2010.
No, I think he was.
Right?
Might have been. I don't think he played much, but he might have been on the roster.
Okay, I thought he was gone by then.
He could trade for Jason Bay, right?
The
No, that
Dodgers
was,
trade?
Who am I thinking of?
Jason Bay.
Is that Pedro?
No.
No.
Mammy was with the Red Sox
How did you-
until 08.
I don't know who.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
It was a trade deadline deal.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Sorry, Jason Bay was with the Red Sox, right?
Yeah, but how did he get there?
We'll find. We can find out. Don't you worry.
I'm very curious.
Don't you worry. Go right from Rumble Talk to sports talk. We're doing it all.
Did you see this clip of Sammy Sosa returning to Chicago?
Yeah, okay, that much. Let's not get too in that call.
It's kind of fun.
See here.
2008, he signed the contract.
Trade is part of a 3-team trade with the Red Sox to the Dodgers. The
Oh, then it
Dodgers
was-
sent Andy LaRoche and Morris to the Pirates, Craig Hansen and Moss to the Pirates. Pirates sent Jason Bay to the Red Sox. There you go. You're on it, Mick.
See, yeah.
Oh, so Craig Hansen was the big thing in that one?
Yeah, remember him?
Yeah.
Salary, yes. So I don't know when the hell this deal was with the Red. So he signed it. I don't know when. Oh, there you go. He signed it in 2000, but it's not that deal, obviously.
I think it was 2008.
So he re-signed in 08.
It's probably
That deal was up. That makes sense.
the year after they won the World Series.
Yeah, that makes sense. His 2000 deal was up then. That makes sense. Jesus, all right. What else?
I saw that Officer Farwell from the Sandra Birchmore case is no
Mhm.
longer working.
That is true.
And he had to register for the national database of
Mhm.
sanctioned officers.
Yes, that is true.
Is that a win
For Cullinane?
for the case?
I guess so. I mean, it's not surprising. Like he had to. Yeah, I did see that. That's good. Obviously, I didn't think he was ever going to be a police officer again. So, but yeah, that's a good thing. That's getting a lot of attention out of that story. I think obviously because of the Karen Reed thing. It's got a cousin to it now, so I'm getting a lot more attention. I see it every tweet every once in a while. People are now back into that case, which makes sense because that to me is a pretty clear cut and dry. Like I said, I think Matt Farwell killed her. So, who knows? Justin made a new friend. He got a phone call over the weekend.
I did get a voicemail.
Yeah,
Yes.
Diana Natale called him.
Oh boy.
Yeah. What did she want
That'll
to
be
know?
fun.
Can we play it on the air? or not?
She wanted to know who my lawyer is.
Oh
Right.
boy.
In the
We'll give her a call, Coleman. We'll
I'll
check
represent
her.
you, Justin, if you need.
Yeah,
if you get her number, just throw her my number.
You can play any voicemail, right? It's like you own it once it's
I
yours.
never
isn't it?
know that. Is that true?
I'm assuming you know
have.
you're being recorded. I don't
That's
know.
true.
That's just my assumption, but
I think we've always gone into that assumption, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
What do you say? Number. She called me from a blocked number.
Oh. I sent it to you, didn't I?
She's savvy.
You guys never saved it. You're like Cullinane. You never
Yeah, how'd she
saved
get
number.
Justin's number?
I do actually. I have it.
I gave it to her. I did not.
What if they started dating, Justin and Diana Natale?
Ooh, I could see that.
Like the duo.
I could see that. Justin, friends with her son.
That's true. Was Justin mentioned in season 1 of the case? I can't remember.
I don't know. Did we play sound of that, Justin, or no, in season 1?
Of me asking, yes, I believe so.
Yeah. Oh, God. No? Did you call?
I just tried. Let me see again.
You star 6-7ing it.
I got nothing on a Riccio funeral. I was looking.
Oh, that's too bad.
Yeah. I was going to go, but she's not answering.
Yep.
Hello? Hello? Coleman's giving a thumbs up like somebody's on. We can't hear anybody, right?
That's all it is.
What do you mean?
This is the number.
Yeah.
It's ringing and going nowhere?
No, it's live.
Well, obviously it's not live. She's not speaking. You're live to tape. Diana, are you there? Diana Natale went to prison for torturing Rena Conrad. Kevin Mailer said he slept with you? No?
I thought it was her.
Yeah.
Too bad. I don't think it was ring a bell.
So she just sat there on mute listening to you.
She's crazy. Oh, she'll call.
Oh, yeah.
Now that she's got Jess's number.
I have the voicemail.
Can we play it? I never know that. I'm trusting Mike's legal advice.
It's your voicemail.
Yeah,
I say go
she sent
for
it to me. I mean,
Yeah.
The problem is that when you send a voicemail, you know it's being
you're being
recorded.
recorded.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Right. She's aware of being recorded. Here's Diana calling Justin.
Hi, Justin. This is Diana Natale. No question that you.
Hold on. Yeah. Go ahead.
What this woman heard, and the reason she knows it's Justin.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you have that or not.
Why is it?
I don't.
What is?
Hi, it's Justin. Please. Does she think she's just talking to a 12-year-old?
That's true.
Listen here, Justin.
Put your mother on the line.
Hey, Justin, the deal is now you can call. You have to talk in that voice when you're talking.
I'm calling to request your information on the attorney that you're going to be hiring to represent you at the plaintiff's being filed against you.
This thing has been filed for like 5 years now.
Yeah.
Not 4.
4?
2020 we did the case.
Close to 3.
Let me be very clear about this. Again, you can look it up. I'm happy to read the story again. Let me see here. Natale Brockton.
What is she talking about? The Barstool lawsuit?
No, she's talking about she's going to be filing a lawsuit.
Oh, she's filing one against you specifically.
Yes.
I've joined her in that.
Good.
Do you have a problem with that or no?
No, that's all right.
Okay.
As long as you give him a fair trial.
She says, keep saying we are doing false accusations against her.
Doing false accusations.
Sorry, I beg your pardon. I'm just looking at the old.
Oh, no, I thought that's how she said it.
She may have, actually. Now I think about it. I'm trying to find the.
Didn't she get convicted?
She did. Oh, she went to jail for a couple of years. Yeah, because she was torturing this Rena Conrad. They literally kept her in the basement. Plymouth County prosecutor said Miller, that was her name then, Diana Miller, and Verville forced a 22-year-old Conrad to do chores for them in homes in Brockton and Halifax. She frequently denied food and beaten in Miller's direction. And like I said, they found her on literally in the basement on a floor with feces and rats and shit like that. Literally, they just tortured her.
And they're getting paid, right? Because weren't they getting paid to have that person?
Yeah, it's crazy. The UPI story. Couple allegedly kept women in virtual slavery. This is a different time in history, Mike. June 23rd, 1993. Your kind of time.
Sure.
First sentence from the UPI, which is the AP's old competitor. A man accused of beating a mentally retarded woman, allegedly kept as a virtual slave by a former prostitute in Massachusetts. That's our old friend Diana. It was a former prostitute.
She's worked the streets.
She did. Sought a reduction in his bail Wednesday. That would have been great.
What a reveal.
The two kept Rena L. Conrad in virtual slavery in the cold basement of their Halifax, Mass home, frequently beating her with sticks. Miller, who was being convicted of prostitution, was freed Tuesday night when her husband posted $5,000 bail. Verville was more the enforcer. She said Conrad was locked nightly in the basement room with a bare mattress, 2 buckets, one for food and one for toilet.
Awesome.
Well, I don't think it's nice for Rena. I mean, I understand you have something, So, and then she pleaded guilty and went to prison for it. So, here's Diana.
District of Massachusetts. This is not a joke. This is not harassment. I am a pro se litigant. And I will tell you right now, do not record me or put me on any other recording devices. regarding my conversation here today. I appreciate you calling me back. You can call me back at 774.
We have given her, but just playing his voicemail has made her day. She's gonna pretend to do 20 more lawsuits now. We're doing her a favor.
How many lawsuits can one voicemail have?
These people are just endless. Why is she answering?
She's just sitting there.
Yeah.
Try her one more time.
Yeah, it worked with Al.
That's good.
I would talk to her during season 1. I remember one time I was driving in South Carolina. I talked to her for 2 hours. I went through a Chick-fil-A and I just sat there and ate while she talked about stuff. It's like, yeah, she talked. She'd be like, yeah, you understand, because you want to talk to everybody, Right. I was like, wow, she's nuts. Allegedly.
I guess she might.
Please leave your message for.
You guess what, Justin?
I guess she just has her phone set to not accept calls.
This is a deranged woman. This is a woman who did awful, awful things. Dave Maryland just tweeted out KMS power couple. It's a picture of Justin and Natalie.
Yeah, I was about to say Justin could change her, I think.
I think so.
Probably
yeah.
not.
Their future there?
Yeah.
I could see it. Justin has kept girls in slavery in basements.
It puts all those rumors to bed, Justin. She's much older than you.
I would like to know your lawyer. I said I would like to know your lawyer. That
You're working on the case?
Pro litigate.
She has been working on this case forever. Yeah. She always says she always sends it to my address or Steve's address, and also it says Barstool's Sports every single time. Only Portnoy's aware of it yet, but
well, that means the Yak Challenge, the sports that Barstool.
She should do the Yak Challenge. That'd be good. Her and Mailer, they could bring her in, try it together.
Probably still be Jeff.
She's crazier. No, definitely. She's crazier than Mailer.
She crazier than Murchison?
Yes. Oh my God. Yes. Yes.
I was thinking of this the other day. There's a world where Mailer, if he never committed a murder, wasn't on the run,
definitely be a fan of the show.
Just ends up in here.
Meathead from Brockton. Definitely.
You could have been talking to him in a very different circumstance.
Yeah. He's no different like Sneakers or Kane. He's the moron.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, he's a better guy than Sneakers, but you get my larger point.
Sure.
Yeah. So are you worried about this lawsuit, Justin?
Where does she live? Does she live in the
I
state?
think she lives in her car.
I know, but
yeah, she lives in the state. Yeah,
she based.
She lives in
Mansfield.
Yeah, she's in that area.
Someone might be listening to this now. So
She's she likes to get coffee at night with older guys. She says it's kind of her thing. Why not let Bubba give her a bang, Justin?
Bubba's banging days are past him.
Well, this woman's a former professional.
That's a great. In the Justin season finale, we learned that Bubba is dating.
What would you do
Diana
if Bubba was dating Diana Natalie? Would you have a talk with Bubba or not?
I'd probably kill myself.
Yeah. There you go. She is gonna lawsuit city after this episode.
Yeah. Well, good.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. My advice would be her is not to plead guilty for torturing somebody.
Don't.
Yeah. I mean, if you're in fact innocent, like she says she is,
it's tough to come back from.
She gave me a bunch. She said that she told me that Rena she loved me. She loved me. She said.
Yeah, seems likable.
Her family treated her Rena terrible, and Jennifer Faye was a loose girl sexually. And she didn't know Kevin Mailer, but then Mailer told us that they slept together and she seduced him. There's a lot going on.
She the worst person you've ever been around?
I've never met her.
It's just on the phone?
Yeah, the worst person I've ever been around is probably Riccio, I'd say.
Wow.
I've seen so many people come out in the last couple of days and be like, he went after my family, he was doing this, he was doing that. Yes, I would say.
Not number one show enemy, but you're saying bad.
Yeah, probably the worst guy, I think, right, Mike? Somebody tried to correct me on the rundown the other day and said that there was Steve almost got in a fight with Riccio.
No.
It was Michael almost got in a fight with Riccio.
I heard,
If he...
Oh, yeah, you told the story.
If he... I kind of had to back him away. If he did something, I would have had to fight him.
So we were at Somerville City Hall.
City Hall, yeah.
This is the beginning of the show.
Third day.
This is Curtatone.
Yeah. Third day.
Right. So
I had been on once.
Right.
You had done 2 episodes.
It was me, you, Steve, and Harry, right?
Yeah.
Is that it?
Big 4.
We know you listen, Coleman. Relax. Take it easy. Coleman's popping in. You're there that day.
Heard it more recently than anyone else.
So that's true. Where were we protest? It was Curtatone, obviously.
Curtatone, yeah.
We were trying to get to talk to him, right?
My megaphone with
me.
Yeah.
Curtatone, he's a phony?
Yeah.
And Riccio was there just to hang out with us, basically.
Yeah. So he kept getting like very close to. I was wearing a suit that day.
Right.
I was much better shape, could see better. I understand why people don't believe it now.
He was trying to get in our face and stuff, right?
Yeah. Well, and he kept getting very close to me.
Riccio was the kind of guy who was just begging for you to punch him.
Yes.
And you didn't, and you couldn't do it, but you wanted to.
What I noticed when I held him back is like, I could fucking ragdoll this guy.
Right.
Like, I could toss him around.
Right.
He was a little guy.
Right.
But
he was
he
was like, "Oh, we're just having fun here."
I remember I heard you say, this is when I was like, should I just punch him? Because I heard you say to Steve, like, is the camera rolling? And it wasn't yet. I think by the time
but he had his phone going though.
Yeah.
Which was like his thing. It was his whole existence.
Yeah.
When I heard that got brought up, I don't think I remember the story. Did you tell that before?
Oh yeah, we didn't really.
Talk for sure
we didn't
did.
talk. I'm sure that day, but it hasn't
for
come
sure
up,
the next show.
It was just so long ago.
Yeah. Something even weirder. I think we all had pizza together after, which I find stranger. Yeah, that was a really weird part of the day.
Me and Harry at the kids' table.
Right, but Riccio was in that whole like trying to be combative and like filming and being like, "Oh, yeah, big crowd for you here, Kirk, today." It's summer, that whole thing, or like, "Gee, a lot of
oh yeah, that was his angle. That, like there wasn't a crowd there.
Right, like okay, like what do you want me to say? That was his whole life. Like, what are you here for?
I remember there was a man in a wig who was interviewing you there.
Really?
I don't remember who that was. Yeah.
Really? I don't remember that.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Jesus. That's like almost 5 years ago.
Yeah.
Crazy. And now Riccio's gone. But we have no funeral update, right?
Not that I've seen.
Is he the kind of guy who just won't have one?
That's too bad.
I guess he's such a loser that they just they don't want to deal with it.
Yeah, I always thought, I didn't realize, I knew he like tried giving Shirley information and all that, but when you were talking about him the other day, I always thought he was just like a sports talk radio caller or something that took an interest in you. I didn't realize he was kind of always into these sort of things.
Yes, he got very into the Karen Reed thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, as Alice Shattuck kept saying.
Yes.
He was harassing Shattuck. But a bunch of people were like, yeah, he would go after my family and do shit with my kids. He's just a terrible guy.
Yeah.
I'm surprised that but these loons are like, oh, he was a good guy, fought for justice. Like, get the fuck out of here. Just a dreadful person.
Where does someone get off on that? Like, I get it from like
I don't know.
competitive standpoint. Like, if you were in the industry and you're like, oh, this guy's a fucking asshole, it'd be nice to get him out of here. Or,
I
like,
guess.
ruin his life. But like,
yeah, I didn't really understand what Riccio's issue with me was. I didn't realize. I will say the Shaddix Tom did a pretty good job. I didn't remember any of this. Where Riccio was tweeting I should kill myself and saying that Jerry should get cancer again. I just forgot about it because so long ago.
I imagine similar to Murchison is like philosophically his issue was with Jerry, but you were
but
louder.
combative.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. So he would.
Right.
So I think he kind of liked that.
And Murchison is 500 times smarter than Riccio.
Right.
I always picture Murchison having to like deal with Riccio and get off the phone with him. And be like, oh, God.
Pinky in the
All
brain.
Yeah. He was always like that, like Gaston, there's that dumb sidekick in Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah.
I always picture Murchison just hangs with the phone. It's like, well, he's a useful idiot. Go try and ruin Kirk's life. He just goes back to his friggin' phone. He's dealing with like Shirley. He's got all these phone calls, all these people.
He's the guy in Happy Gilmore, the jackass guy.
Yeah. Want to go Red Lobster after Bob? Versus like, yeah, okay, great. I was excited to see that sequel got announced.
Oh.
Yeah, what's up with that? Is that actually happening?
They're gonna ruin it.
Of course they're gonna ruin it.
It's like the senior tour or something.
Yeah, it has to be, right?
Yeah.
Shooter McGavin would be like,
golfers and
shoot. Well, that's the thing. You're gonna get like Tiger Woods in it now and film. Like all these guys are gonna do it now because it's cool. At the time, it was nothing.
Think there's a chance Riggs is in it?
Dan
That's not
Rappaport is
crazy.
in full swing a ton. It's on. It's going to Netflix. So.
It's possible. God, that'd be depressing. Can't get any worse.
That's
than
not
Riggs
crazy.
in it.
Happy Gilmore does their podcast or something.
Oh,
You know?
Jesus.
That's not crazy.
I'm sure they've had Shooter McGavin on, right?
I would think they might have had Sandler on. I don't know.
I don't think so.
No.
Sandler.
Sandler's not a big, as you know, not a big podcast. Like,
No, but there's certain shows like he likes Dan Patrick, so he does that shit like that.
Right. I just watched That's My Boy with Harry.
It's a great movie.
Great movie. That's a great comedy. You watch that, Mike?
I've never seen it because it was at a time. I think it came out right after Jack and Jill, and he's doing like the Little Nicky, and I was like, this must be terrible.
That's
but
what I'm watching.
I've always heard good things about it.
Watching, I was like, why is he doing his fucking voice though?
Yeah.
I mean, it's stupid, but it's funny how dumb it is.
Andy Samberg doesn't have a lot of misses. I gotta
No,
say.
very funny guy.
Yeah.
Underrated too. Like
Very.
kind of, just hasn't really.
Even that ripoff of Groundhog Day is pretty good.
Oh,
It's not
what you
bad.
call it?
Yeah.
Yeah. And I like the TV show.
Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Yeah.
Very funny.
Yeah, he's a good guy. He's a funny guy. What are you doing, Coleman?
I believe Shooter McGavin called into foreplay. He might not have been like physically on, but
good. Thank you for confirming that.
Yeah. That's my boy has like I think he got like 0 on Rotten Tomatoes.
Perfect.
That's probably the other is I just saw how
That's a movie you
how
would
much it was getting hammered.
Probably couldn't make today.
The film was criticized for making light of statutory rape, incest,
Yes.
and child neglect.
Yeah,
right.
The
That's
plot
premise.
is
Yeah,
that you're right that he's a high school student, not even maybe, and his teacher gets knocked up by him, and they have
I think he's like middle school.
Middle school, yeah, just banging her, and then the brother and the sister are banging in the movie as well. His bride to be, I think the
Secret Tickle Time.
What's his face is the husband. I mean the brother. The Rocky son and Rocky Balboa and This Is Us and Milo. You know what I'm talking about?
I know who you mean. I don't know the.
That's the son.
gentleman's name.
Milo Ventimiglia.
Yeah. Yes, he's the son. He's actually very funny in it.
It's fun. That's the early the 2010s is a time where not only could you not make it now, like 2 years later you couldn't have made.
No,
the same.
it was. That was the end.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. There's no chance you can make a movie now where like, statutory. It's a shame, really, where statutory rape is the plot of the comedy. But
Do you think it's more the plot or like those type of movies? Just like you've heard you say this before, they aren't made anymore.
well, that movie, if that movie with Andy Samberg and Sandler would just go to Netflix now.
Yeah.
Like that Sandler doesn't do movies anymore.
There's Netflix movies.
He just made a Netflix thing. He's a smart business guy. Like he'll do like Uncut Gems or something. He's working with those guys again, but but yeah, his days of doing comedies in the theater, I think he knows nobody goes to them.
I like that he has just accepted who he is. He likes making dumb movies that his kids can watch.
Yeah.
Like he just knows who he is.
And every like 4 or 5 years he does like Uncut Gems.
Yeah.
Or, takes a chance with something. But then he just goes back and does stupid Hubie Halloween, whatever the fuck it is.
It's not a bad movie.
I'm sure it's a terrible movie.
It's really not that bad.
But he'll just do
I
dumb.
hated it, but I've heard a lot of people really liked it.
Come on.
Well, Sandler's divisive. I can see why people don't like him too. Like to your point, those voices drive me fucking crazy.
I love Sam.
There's no need to
But
do
he doesn't
a lot.
do them like as much as like Happy or even Billy Madison. Happy
Well,
Gilmore.
that's my boy. Is that's like the Water Boy.
I would say Uncut Gems. I mean, that he does like a accent the whole time.
No, but he's
Very-
doing,
yeah,
he's
he's
doing a
acting,
decent
though.
accent
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
though. That's like good acting.
What are you laughing at, Justin?
He's not doing a.
I'm aware, Justin. I'm
he's
aware
not
of what
doing
he's
the-
doing.
Shooby dooby doo.
My point is, it's a very exaggerated.
I'm gonna bet
Yep.
4,000 on the nugget. Yeah.
That would be great.
Shut up, ma. That would be good if he did. KG, how you doing?
That's my boy, the one with Rex Ryan. Is he in it?
Yeah, he's the
Vanilla Ice too.
Vanilla Ice has a big role in it.
Yeah.
Isn't he like a Belichick super fan or something?
Yeah, he's got a bobblehead and he's in love with Brady. Yeah, which is a joke. Like, really doesn't like even age that well. You're kind of like, oh yeah, they had a thing like 12 years ago. Like it's a thing at the theater at the time gets a laugh, but you're like, oh yeah.
Why is Rex Ryan in this movie? Most
Yeah,
people
but
watch it
like
now.
right, there's usual people in it. Dan Patrick's in it and all that whole crowd. Who's the biggest,
I like Dan Patrick.
cocksucker of them all? Like he'll. I mean, I'm just saying like a jock sniffer.
Oh, sure.
Like
yeah.
supreme. Oh, I don't dislike Dan Patrick, but like him and Rich Eisen might be the 1 and 2, maybe. I don't know. Who knows? Anything else, boys?
He's in Spaceman.
Just
That's
came
coming out. Yeah, is it already out?
I thought it was February.
Don't like it.
What's that?
You already saw it?
I
think it was already out.
Tried, but
Wait, is that Netflix?
Yeah,
I missed it totally.
It's a giant spider. I don't do spiders.
Oh,
okay.
Spoiler alert, Coleman.
It's in the trailer.
All right.
Don't do them though.
it's called Spaceman. It's about a giant spider.
The alien is a giant spider.
Who else is in it? Somebody else is in it, right?
Paul Dano.
He's the spider.
Oh, he is?
Yeah.
Okay.
Carrie Mulligan.
That's it. Sounds like we're in a terrible SNL pitch meeting.
Oh, really?
He's the spider.
No, you don't get it.
That's the South Park Awesome episode. Where Awesome just pitches Adam Sandler movies.
Kunal.
What if like Adam Sandler like had like 6 heads or something?
Rob Schneider is a carrot.
He's not gone away from Rob Schneider, right?
I feel like Schneider hasn't been in a lot of his stuff.
Oh, okay. I thought he toured with him.
I don't think he like abandoned him.
Right, that's what I mean.
I think he did tour with him.
Yeah, I thought he just did, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I like that. Like, Schneider's obviously nuts now, but he isn't like it's all good. Sandler seems like a genuinely pretty good guy.
Seems like by all accounts, yeah.
Yeah.
Seems
Also,
pretty down to earth.
He was in Hubie Halloween.
I knew that.
Well,
he was in
sure.
the murder mystery series.
Those are garbage.
I'm talking about Rob Schneider.
Oh, good.
He
Oh,
was
good.
in Hubie Halloween. He was in The Wrong Missy.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
I saw that one, I think.
You did?
Yes.
Terrible?
I either hated it or didn't mind it. I can't remember.
Okay, there you go.
It was in Leo, Adam Sandler's movie.
Okay, I said stop reading Rob Schneider's filmography. Who cares? All right. So we're back Wednesday with Mike. Do we know who, or is Mike by himself, or what?
We don't have another person yet.
Okay, good enough. Go to blindmike.net, Blind Mike Project.
Thank you.
Go to see Mick on the Kirk Minahan Network and on Beyond the Average podcast.
Thank you.
Wednesday with a unnamed Minifan now?
Tuesday.
Tomorrow.
Another episode Thursday. 2 a week. That's right.
Unbelievable.
Come on.
Unbelievable. Anything else from you guys or no?
No, just keep buying Portland tickets.
Yeah, we're getting there Saturday. Jesus. These guys seem ready to go, Mike. I don't see any flaws at all in this.
I think it's
You
going to go much
shut down
better.
7 times today.
It'll exceed expectations.
Well,
We ain't on YouTube Saturday, baby.
What's that?
Said it ain't on YouTube
No,
Saturday.
Friday will be a disaster, though.
Well.
When do you go up to Gritty's, Justin?
Early Friday.
Oh, you got right after the show.
Pretty much.
Probably.
Yeah.
Friday is confirmed. Jeff D'Lo and Andy Mayo in
very
studio
cool.
together.
Oh, let's go.
Hatred.
That'll be underwhelming.
Well, Mayo's going to be up.
Mayo will cave immediately, and
Jeff's
Jeff's
a
like,
nice
I
guy.
like the guy. Yeah.
But you never know. Mayo is very annoying. Like, if you could just say the wrong thing, not even mean it.
Apparently, he's coming back to Mentor's Network.
We mentioned that earlier.
Yeah.
Are you listening? Did you listen to the show today?
No,
I
I
feel
was
like this
thinking of Justin the Drip, too.
Who?
Justin the Drip apparently is coming back to Mentor's Network. That was
The one with the cunt wife?
yes.
All right. God bless her. I mean, she's religious, but
That's
I'm saying
right.
she is it seems like a ball breaker, Mike, no?
A little bit. But it's in the name of God.
Is that too strong? I apologize. I'm sure she's a
How great
lovely
would it have been if she wrote that letter and you found God through that letter?
No,
Yeah, that'd be something.
Oh, it'd be
That's what
wonderful.
you never think of it that way.
That's true. My mind is closed on that. I should, but I still don't know how you. I'm sure she's lovely. I'm joking, of course, but I don't know how you. Didn't Montante like sleep over his house for the Springsteen show or something?
Yeah, and he brought his kids around, right?
And he said he had to like hold their kids' hands when they were walking around or something.
Yes.
I don't remember that.
I swear to
angle.
God, I remember.
I don't remember that aspect.
I do remember
He
that.
had to like hold. They were like hold.
They
Michael?
prayed together, right, or something?
Yeah,
Something like that.
Montante held this man's child's hands?
At a Springsteen
when they were like
concert.
walking, yes. When
I don't remember that aspect of it.
Yeah.
So they all flew up from Florida.
That's
and
horrifying. I remember that.
Met
Yeah.
Montante in New Jersey.
Yeah.
Bizarre.
Can you imagine going to a show with Montante?
Well, Justin.
Funny's funny. That's funny.
Justin stayed there too, right?
That's true.
Yeah, I was gonna go see a Jets game with him,
Is that-
Patriots Jets game, but
You didn't go?
I was sick. I was
Oh.
like, dying.
Is his house clean?
Yeah,
Oh, that's good.
very clean.
Good. Well, congratulations to Justin the Drip and his lovely wife. I'm kidding. To joining the Menors Network. I'm sure there'll be a. The problem. This is where they get things wrong. Is Justin the Drip can't be by himself.
Why is that?
You need another Drip to play off on the Drip show.
Oh, so it's gonna be just him.
I mean,
doing
like
what-
he's actually like those guys have some person. That guy's actually really boring.
Like there's nothing.
Yeah, he's like a real bore.
He could surprise you though. That might
No,
be what you would have
I don't
said
think
about
he's-
Pat Ford originally.
No. This guy's a terrific bore.
I don't know.
I mean, he's a nice guy. He'll probably be in Portland, but I don't, So, well, good luck to him. So, yeah, Wednesday. Then Thursday is Mutt. At least Mutt on Thursday.
Dragging mutton here and then going right to the.
Yeah, Jeff will pick me up. We're going to probably head in, get there early.
You don't want to do Mutt Friday?
But who wants Mutt there?
He wants to be there.
He hasn't reached out to me and said, hey, Kirk, can I please go to the
true.
game?
I suppose
knows
that's
why.
true.
He knows
I suppose
why.
that's true. He hasn't done that.
Gus giving Mutt job advice the other day.
Well, somebody has to, honestly. Gus had a job more recently than Mutt. He lost it, but he's had a job more recently than Mutt.
True.
Yeah.
What did he say?
It makes sense for Mutt though. If he wants to still do something in broadcasting and then get an easy way to get supplemental income to kind of have an income, that's an easy way to do it.
I don't think it's that
What
easy
is-
what he's doing.
The Steve from Gloucester internship.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's apprenticeship with Steve from Gloucester. I see on Shark Tank all the time. They'll be like, well, what'd you start the company with? And the lady will be like, we started with literally like $40 or $100. And the Cuban does the.
Yeah.
Mutt can say I started with $20 from my dad.
That's it.
That'd be,
And turned it into $1 billion business.
I like that.
Yeah.
That'd be something.
That's what I'm saying.
Hello, sharks.
Self-made.
No, it wouldn't be that quiet.
Hello, sharks.
Yeah. Hey, Sharks.
What do you think his dad would say if he was giving him $20 at a time and he knows he's in a $100 buy-in fantasy baseball league?
I think his dad's already so embarrassed and mortified that it doesn't even matter. It's like when your son is so deep into drug addiction, you know it. Mutt is so deep into being a loser. He's addicted to losing that the dad is just funding his addiction. When you say, Justin?
No, I would not say that.
Do you think Mutt does like I would get money for school? Like my mom would give me like $5 for school lunch.
Yeah, but
or
what'd you do
whatever.
with it though?
pocket it.
Right.
You know, have some fun on the weekends,
Yeah,
baby.
that's right.
You think Mutt does that when he gets $20 from his dad? Like eventually, that adds up.
Yeah, I think he gets $20 a week now from his dad.
At the end of the month.
Yeah, yeah.
You know,
That's
it's
$80 a month. Yeah, that's $800, almost $900 a year.
Comes over and cuts the grass. You know.
Yeah, he'll do it. Oh, Dad, you need somebody to pick up the mail when you guys are away.
We
He'll
got
just
mutt
say-
maulers making progress.
What's that?
We got mutt maulers making progress.
What's mower?
Yeah, I think Mutt now is, yes, I think definitely he's like, oh yeah, my dad gave me $10 today. And he gives it to his wife and then just goes back into the house and it's $10. He's so happy.
That was tough that he accepted it. I would assume
Yeah.
he'd be like, no, Dad, I don't need it.
That is such a, like a psychologically interesting power move by his dad.
He knew what he was doing there.
Yeah.
It's also interesting. $20 is an interesting amount to give him.
It's humiliating.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a great humiliating number. Like $10 you would laugh at. $50 you'd be like, oh, $20 like, yeah, I guess I'll take it.
Yeah.
Covers almost the pizza.
And I bet you I've seen him, he's taller than Mutt. I bet you rub Mutt's little hair, that little head of his after.
Oh.
It's a, yeah, go, you're doing a great job, son. Go
Is
home.
Mutt's brother a lot taller than him?
He's a little taller. He's more successful. He is. He's got like a little more of a personality.
Better looking.
Yeah, he's just a big.
Older or younger?
Older.
It's tough.
I believe older. I think I could be wrong, but I think he's older. And you can tell he kind of like hates him too. Mutt.
The brother?
Yeah.
Or Mutt hates his
No,
brother?
the brother hates Mutt.
Gotcha.
Well, he was at Plymouth. He's a big fan.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was his younger brother.
You could be right. I don't know.
Brother Al pulled something similar recently.
What happened?
He went on vacation, and I stayed at his house for a couple days.
Yeah.
I think it was like 5 days, and
They were going to say without me.
You didn't go?
Jesus Christ.
him and his wife, and they didn't invite me.
Why'd you stay at his house?
So he asked me to because he has dogs, and like he has a bunch of pets.
I thought you're not getting along with this guy.
Don't really. So this
How
is
many
again,
times have I golfed with my brother?
you heard him. Like we don't really talk anything to do with KMS or podcasting or
Okay.
even that kind of thing. But I was happy to help him. He asked a long time ago too. Long story short, he left $200 on the table, and I didn't know what to do. I was like,
Well, you did work. You did something though.
so
that's
I guess like, how did you get that number? Okay, you give $20 for the pizza. How do you give $200? Like, what is the?
Can't you just be grateful, Mick?
I was great. I thought
an
I thought it was kind of a
asshole
slight. I think I knew what he was doing.
This is a different scenario.
I knew what he was doing.
But you were watching the house take care of the dogs
Yeah, but I knew it.
for 5 days.
Yeah,
What was he doing?
he was like,
Like, I have this and you don't.
exactly. You need this more than I
answer,
do.
Mike. I want to hear his
Yeah,
answer.
yeah. That's exactly what it is.
So you're saying like, yeah, like good job, little boy.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
That's exactly it. But that's exactly what he wants. He doesn't actually want me to have $100. You care less about that. It's
I
just
thought it was $200.
I took 100. I put 50 in my tank for the gas, and I ordered pizza.
Well, it's still $200, man.
I left the other 100, and I was like,
What do
my
you mean?
point-
What, so you did the pizza and the gas with the 100 you took?
Yes, because
You left the other 100.
because I felt slighted. I wouldn't have touched any of it.
Then why'd you take any of
I
it?
said to
then?
Christian, I was like, because I felt slighted. I'm like, if this fucking asshole needs to give me $200, I'm going to put 50 in my tank, and I'm going to order a shit ton of pizza and hang out.
That's an odd.
Boy, that's
power
revenge
move.
if I ever heard.
Yeah,
Mick.
yeah. He
You
was-
ordered
I'll take
pizza.
some of it.
He was in the tropics at the time, hanging out. So.
You know what I did with the money, asshole? I ordered a shitload of pizza. So fuck you.
Yep.
Sure, I didn't need it, but not all of it.
Tasted great.
How's your gas? Mine's full.
Premium.
I don't get. Why would you just take all of it?
I didn't want to take money from my brother.
But you did.
Because he left a weird amount of money. Like if he left $20, $50.
Weird amount of money. Weird amount of money would be like $3.26.
No. A weird. I think-
$200 to me is like
I think
that's a
maybe-
Family Feud answer for that. That would make the top 5, right, Mike?
Yeah.
Put it this way.
$78 would be a weird.
Yeah, right. $18 would be.
I think
strange.
it's based off your relationship with him, with this person, and like
off of who? Your relationship with Al.
Anybody who, if you're paying and how the situation goes, like he and I don't have a transactional relationship. Like we don't do things money usually.
I will say,
I'll do anything for him. He'll do anything for me. I don't ask him for much. That kind of thing.
Right.
taking half is the perfect Mick move because
Yes.
it's not saying I don't need your money.
Yep.
It's not saying fine motherfucker, I'll take it. It's I'll take it, but I'm not gonna like it.
Exactly.
I just picture Al getting in, looking at the $100 on the table, and be like, Jesus Christ.
He didn't even ask about it.
It's a fucking point.
We didn't even
anyway.
talk about it.
But you think Al was like, this is going to help you out through your little life, your little shitty life.
And it's more the I look down upon what you're doing. Hey, let me help you land on your feet a little bit.
There's no chance you're reading too much into it.
100%.
Right?
No, I absolutely.
Jesus Christ.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Was it in 20s?
No, it was 2 crisp 100s.
Oh, so you took one of the 100s. Yeah. Nice. I'm not going to lie to you. I would have taken both.
So I didn't know what to do. I was
$200 bills in front of me. Who would fucking say no to that?
They're sitting there for 5 straight days on the kitchen table. And the final
It'd be great
night,
if he
I
just
worked.
left it there
I was
accidentally.
going to say, what if it was for like the cleaning lady or something? So there was no note.
It said Mick, and it said use whatever you want in the house, and the lights are controlled by the Alexa.
I drank half his
Son
milk.
of a bitch.
No,
Seems like a very nice
Me and his
gesture.
wife get along very well.
Yeah, he knew what he was doing.
So you think that was a power play? What if it was his wife's idea, though?
Oh, it definitely was hers.
Well, then I'm confused. You said you get along with her.
She's the breadwinner.
You're fucking crazy. You just said you get along with her. She wouldn't do this to you, right?
But she's not my brother.
But she wouldn't do that to you, right?
She would want me. She would be like, "Hey, let's just take
But it
care
was
of
her idea.
Yeah, but she would do it. She would take care. She would want me to
nothing
take
to
care
do
of
with
it.
Al.
That makes it even worse if Al's going to do it then, because he's
But
actually
you said he
feeling
didn't do it. You said she did it.
No. I'm saying it. No.
Am I wrong, Mike?
But they're married, so it's their money. So it's not.
You said
Yeah,
it's
but
hers.
you said she's the breadwinner, and she left the $200.
It was her idea, you said.
Yes. All right, but it was ultimately Al's decision.
How do you
Because
know?
I'm Al's brother. Because I'm Al's brother. Like,
were you privy to their conversation?
No, but I would know if Al.
Oh,
put it
man,
way.
this is crazy.
If I
Mick, you
didn't-
are. How do we do this now? You're so fucking crazy, Mick. You're the fucking craziest person of all time.
It's just.
So this woman's very lovely.
Yeah, she's great.
You like her a lot.
Yes.
Okay.
and
She wouldn't fuck with you psychologically,
Never.
but yet she did.
No. You're saying.
But you got your revenge on her.
I'm saying.
Here's what happened in Mick's
She
mind.
came through from a good-hearted place. Al did not.
What did Al do? He didn't do anything.
No, Al. No, you know exactly what he did.
I don't. What are you talking
We've been
about?
over this.
Here's what. Let me lay it out.
Help me out, Mike.
Al never thought of Mick in any way. And
Didn't
then
give a fuck.
The wife walks in and says,
Yes.
"What if we left your brother $200?" And Al said, "Excellent. Yes. Yes."
No, you're almost right, Mike. She said, "Why don't we leave him $200?" She said, "Don't you mean $100? That's what we'll have waiting for us on the table."
Not
Then
one.
he called the pizza place.
Not
Like, get
two.
ready. A little business is coming your way.
Yeah, I'll take bacon, pepperoni. I'll take it all.
The real winner's a pizza place.
Yeah. Big tip, too.
So, Al's
Take
wife.
this blood money.
What? Mick had to go to 4 gas stations. The first 3 were like, we're not getting in the middle of this. We can't participate in
This
this.
isn't from Al.
We can't participate in this madness. It's from Al's wife?
His wife, even still. You know it's his money.
So Mick's take is Al's wife, who really likes him, wouldn't fuck with him.
Yes.
Left the $200. It was her idea for the $200.
Her idea, yes.
So then what's the problem?
I think Al would be like, "Oh, I'll leave $100." She might have been like, "Well, why don't you try to help him out a little bit?" And he was like, "Yeah, you're right. I will try to help him out."
Conversation.
Anything else was pretend conversation, Mick?
I don't think that one's pretend.
I like that Mick goes to bed at night. That conversation's 3 hours long in his head.
Staring at the ceiling.
You don't think that one's pretend? Where's like, how? Why don't you think that's pretend?
Because again,
Well, you know that conversation didn't happen.
there was a
Sure it did.
conversation about the amount of money left on that table.
You
For
swear. You swear.
Based on what, though?
Based on how well I know my brother.
But you don't have any proof, though, I'm saying.
No,
right,
I don't.
Right.
But
She was like, Mick's so cool and he's really doing something. He's working towards something. And Al was like, nah, he's gay. Let's leave him $100.
Yeah, the wife was like, let's leave him $10,000. He's so great. And I was like, let's leave him $1. They just negotiated and finally got the $200.
This is coming right after Mutt's thing with his dad and the pizza thing. There was more to it. There was more to it with him.
You think it had something to do with Mutt and his dad?
No, but we were like that had been discussed like a day before, and
Mick, you are so nuts.
I don't know. I don't know.
You think Al's
Wife?
girlfriend?
No, I know. Okay,
Wife.
Justin, I know. I know.
was
Al.
like,
I know how he operates.
was like, hey, on the Kirk Minahan show,
This guy
Mutt's
is-
father gave him $20.
I've talked to Al a couple times on the air. He's not that big of a psychological master.
Wait till he gets in here.
Now I'm scared.
Yeah.
I like that Mick is just sitting there, like just staring at those $200 bills.
4 straight days.
You know what those $200 bills are doing to you? They're judging you too. They are judging you.
Yeah, it's
Mutt's mom is like, did you help Mike out at all? And his dad's like, give him the Mick treatment.
Oh yeah, it's going on. Mutt's mom now is like, can you believe what Al's wife did to Mick? And Mutt's dad's like, yeah, I think I'll leave him $30 this week. They're both all one that broke.
That'll show.
Just be broke. So you blame your brother for that?
Yes.
Not your sister-in-law though.
No, I wouldn't blame her for anything. She again, it comes from the right.
She orchestrated
place
this.
for her. Maybe, but if so, it was never coming from a slight, and never would want me to feel bad, like you're saying. Al,
So you walk the dogs, you fed them, you whatever.
get snakes.
Clean their shit.
Yeah, he's got a
I mean,
snake.
I love animals.
It's a nightmare.
He has
Fascinating
snakes?
to think.
Yeah, he's got a big.
Jesus
He's got like a
Christ.
huge snake in his basement.
Jesus.
What probably happened is on the way out the door,
Oh shit, Mick. Yeah.
the wife said, hey, I'm going to leave $200 for your brother. And Al goes, yep, no problem. I'll meet you in the car.
I think what
Then
happened.
he turned the camera and smiled.
You guys don't know Al.
Did you say 200?
Perfect.
I just like Mick going in the house. The lights are off. Puts them on, and he just sees. Is it like on the kitchen table?
Right on the kitchen table.
And Mick just stares at it like, you motherfucker.
I've been bested again.
They were together. I thought it was just 100. And I was like, okay, that's not. And then I realized it was 2. And
Mick's one of the few people. The more he's getting paid for something, the more he feels slighted.
Yeah. Guess so.
Do you ever think that maybe everyone else is right or no?
Got to look inward. Yeah.
Don't do any of that.
Not a ton of it.
No.
Probably start.
No.
Yeah,
Is there a chance Mike's maybe right that the wife was just doing something nice and Al didn't even know about it? That's impossible in your mind. No chance.
Al's decision.
He
was to
rules
leave
with
that
an
money.
iron fist.
Like that one, I'll stand by. Al knew, and I think Al.
Problem is when next week on Wednesday, if I say it to Al and Al's like, I didn't know, you're gonna be like, yep. Okay, yeah, right.
No, he's
that's
gonna,
a Mick 101 answer right there.
All right, what if you let me $500? What am I supposed to do then?
Take it.
But he didn't leave you $500.
I know, but like if that's kind of what it was to me because again, we don't really leave each other a ton of money. It really.
No, but you were doing a service.
I agree, but I don't know.
You didn't sleep in their bed, did you?
No, he's a guest room.
You slept in there. You walked the dogs.
And his dog. I mean, his dog like bites people.
Did he bite you?
No, she's
like annoying dog, like loud.
She's got the UPS guy. She's got a couple people.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, he's got to get that thing. Got to figure it out.
She got your revenge, Mick. Yeah, you should put the dog. You should have put the dog down. You should put a $100 bill right on top of the dog. She left.
The vet bill.
Yeah. Should take care of it. Take care of the burial.
The wife's in tears. I just gave him money for food. Why is he doing this?
Mick's just in the car eating pizza, just laughing, watching it all.
Yep. Full tank of gas.
Oh, I think I'm gonna go for a drive, a long drive. When you like, last week or so, like, Mick's a good guy, which he is a good guy. Be like, he's kind of normal after all. Then he just throws you one, You're like, he's so fucking crazy. Am I wrong, Justin? No.
No, he Mick's the best.
Oh, I know. I'm
Thanks,
a Mick
Justin.
guy. I'm just saying it's. His life would be easier if he just let go of this insecurity.
There's a ball of yarn that could easily be untangled in therapy.
I don't know easy, but it could be untangled potentially. I don't know where it comes from though. I don't know if it's because he's a sick kid or a smaller kid or what.
I told you. I think it's because I'm the youngest of the generation of a big family.
Yeah.
Like I have a lot of cousins around my age. A lot of yeah.
I could see it.
Yeah.
I could see. Well, this all gets solved, Mike, for sure. A week from Wednesday.
Definitely.
I think when the show ends, it'll be
Excited to
fine. Yeah. Well, Justin will be in jail with the Natalia lawsuit, but
You got to be objective.
We're in
though.
love.
You got to actually.
she's pregnant.
Justin was like, Kirk, I know you're gonna go one of two ways with this, but could we just not mention Diana? She doesn't want to be talked about now.
Guys, I'm in love with her. Guys, I hope you don't mind I scrubbed that Natalia audio from the show the other day. I should have mentioned that. And go to Miltons, of course. We'll be wearing our Miltons Friday at Gritty's and Saturday night. Miltons.com. The 3 great locations, of course. Get your buy one, get one free suit event, which continues to roll on right now. Great shoes, Colan, Johnson Murphy, South Shore Plaza Braintree, of course, Chestnut Hill Square, Chestnut Hill, and the Burlington Mall, or shop online at Miltons.com. Spring collection is being rolled out as we speak. We'll be at Miltons again this week, right, guys?
Yes.
In a way.
Yes.
3 of us. Yes. All right, you'll be as comfortable in our stores. You'll be in our clothes. Of course, our great partner, Miltons. We're back Wednesday with Mike and somebody, maybe not, who knows. Go subscribe to Mike's channel, please, and go listen. Give Mick a listen.
Appreciate it.
Boys, we'll talk to you Wednesday. All right, goodbye.
All right.